अब आना चाहिए आवाज़। हम्म। कैसा है ये स्पेक्ट्रम? बढ़िया ना? स्पेक्ट्रम। आए हाय। अबे इसलिए पता है कभी हुक्का से यहाँ से फाइट नहीं लेना चाहिए। हमेशा मरता है बंदा। कोई कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं है फाइट लेने का यहाँ से। क्योंकि हमको उनका सिर्फ हेड दिखता है, उनको हमारी पूरी बॉडी दिखती है। नाइस रेस कल। हाँ अबे ऑप स्टिल। बॉडी बैंग लग जाए, वॉल बैंग तो किल हो जाता है आई थिंक। यार ये वो जीत जाएगा तो अजीब हो जाएगा। ओ नाइस शॉट ब्रो। हाँ। साला एस्ट्रा और जज मेरे को तू याद आ जाता है। हाँ। हम्म। हाँ हाँ। हे भगवान। इश। नाइस। उफ। ये नहीं चेक करेंगे, एनवी चेक नहीं करेगा ऐसे। अच्छा नहीं, सामने से आ रही है ना। विफ। जीत गई। गैम्बिट जीत गई। नो 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 नो। नहीं नहीं नहीं, नैट्स मार देगा, नैट्स मारेगा पक्का, नैट्स मारेगा इसको। ओह। इसको पता था यहाँ पे, लेकिन ऐसे क्यों घूम के जाएगा ये? हाँ ही वाज लाइक कि ओह नेवर माइंड, नॉट डूएबल। वो टाइम खेल रहे थे वैसे भी। डूड गैम्बिट इज रियली स्केरी बे। बट आई वांट एनवी टू विन। भाई एक तो साला सेंटिनल्स एक मैच हार गई, मेरे को तो मतलब सर पहला मैच हारी तो मैंने कहा भाई क्या हो रहा है ये। पता नहीं भाई। बट स्टिल यार सेंटिनल्स बहुत घटिया खेली, मैं सही बताऊं मेरे ओपिनियन में। दे वर नॉट विनिंग देयर ड्यूल्स। भाई टेंस ऑन रेज इज सिक मैन, नॉट नाइस। सिक को खेलने दो भाई रेज। वही बे। कौन से मैप पे था रेज उसका? याद नहीं आ रहा मेरे को। स्प्लिट पे था ना? इससे स्प्लिट पे रहना इतना बढ़िया खेलता है ये। भाई ओहो क्या शॉट था भाई। क्रॉनिकल इज क्रैक्ड। हाँ। गुड वो। वही नैट्स बहुत मार रहा है। EMA is gambit is from। हाँ EMA का ही है। the fuck can't I load this? हाँ। हाँ ये आई थिंक रशिया का फ्लैग है ना? ये कौन सा फ्लैग है ये? वाइट ब्लू और ये रेड। नहीं बे। फ्रांस की है आई थिंक। हाँ। भाई फ्रांस का फ्लैग क्या होता है? फ्रांस का हाँ फ्रांस का है। इज गैम्बिट फ्रॉम, हाँ ईयू ही है, वो एक ही रीजन है। पता नहीं भाई। he doesn't have a better aim, he just has a better gaming chair. Facts. भाई इन लोग के गाने कितने मस्त मस्त है भाई। हे भगवान। देखते हैं। साला सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट का चार्ज लग जाएगा मेरे पे। अबे तू जॉम्स का इंटरव्यू देखा बे? अबे जॉम्स, अबे जानबूझ के वो रोलेक्स खरीदा था बे। तो वो लेफ्ट हाथ से वो बाइक उठाया और उससे पूछते हैं कि व्हाट इज योर प्लान फॉर द नेक्स्ट ये मैचेस। तो वो आई रियली डोंट नो। पूरा ट्रोल इंटरव्यू भाई। अबे नहीं, वो जानबूझ के कर रहा था। अबे ये वेराइजन का तो वो देखा एड, कनेक्टिंग यू टू एवरी स्पाइक, कनेक्टिंग यू टू एवरी स्पाइक। भाई बढ़िया हो गया भाई, वैलोरेंट बहुत फैल रहा है, रायते के जैसे फैल। हाँ। अबे सीएसगो का सीन डेड हो रहा था ना मोस्ट रीजन्स में। ईयू डोमिनेट करे जा रहा था सीएसगो का रीजन, सीजन आई मीन, क्या कहते हैं, सीन। हाँ तो वो क्विट कर गए और वैलोरेंट इसलिए बूम हो गया एकदम से। और क्या है, बस यही तो है। एक्टर भी था भाई। बढ़िया है भाई, गेम बढ़िया है। अगर इंडिया का कुछ सीन बनना है तो इसी गेम में बनेगा, थोड़ा मतलब फुटवर्क। इसके बाद हाँ शुरू इसी से होगा वही। अभी कह रहे हैं ना कि एक वीडियो देखी मैंने इसकी, और आई मीन जो ग्लोबल कॉम्पिटिटिव लीडर है, जो मतलब सेट करता है ये सब कॉम्पिटिटिव मैचेस वगैरह, उसकी ओशन से बात हुई। ओशन शर्मा मालूम है तेरे को? हाँ एक बंदा है, कास्टर टाइप है, उससे बात हुई इसकी। तो वो बोलता है कि 2021 इज जस्ट अ ट्रायल for South Asia, कि how things are going. They expected a good response, but we've got a very very good response. It's been more heating than we expected. तो next scenario में I think थोड़ा हम लोग के लिए और बढ़े। हम्म। वही। भाई इनके ग्राफिक्स होंगे। नॉर्डविन पे स्ट्रीम हो तो रहा है हिंदी में? हाँ नॉर्डविन में हिंदी में स्ट्रीम हो रहा है। हिंदी की स्ट्रीमिंग बहुत कुत्ती है यार, मैं क्या बोलूँ। हाँ अबे देख रहे थे बे, जब हम लोग का वीसीसी चल रहा था ना, तब 20,000 60,000 वॉचिंग आ रही थी। किधर? नहीं बे, नहीं बे, मेरे को ये राइड वाली ज्योमेट्रिक बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद। होंदे जूम होंदे। ओ यस एशियन शिट। अबे हाँ बे। ओह शिट। शीश। वही 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 बाल और हाथ। मैन। हाँ हाँ, चश्मा भी। हाँ बहुत बड़ा सा मुंह है इसका ना, इसीलिए। जॉन लेजेंड। जॉन लेजेंड। ये मेरे को बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद। अबे कोई तो मैच हो रहा था इसमें बहुत ट्रैश टॉक करी थी दूसरी टीम को ये हाँ जोमेट्रिक। फकिंग 247 कॉम्बैट्स करो ना वाइपर मैन। मैं हर मैच देखा हूँ। अबे उधर काम क्या था वे। अबे ये बहुत सही खेला है भाई क्रॉनिकल का। Fucking 11 frag wins. That's just diff. That's pure diff. हाँ हाँ। उसमें क्या। ओ हो हाँ। हाँ हाँ हाँ, ए भगवान। बट अगेन एवरी एशियन लुक सेम। हाँ। इसके कलर्स बहुत वियर्ड लगता है ना। हाँ मैं देखा था। कुछ तो था। वही सी एस गो वाली आदत है इन लोगों को। हम्म। अभी चेंज कर सकते हैं। वो तेरे को क्रॉस हेयर प्राइमरी और एक सेकेंडरी सेटिंग रहती है ना उसमें जाके करना है। सेम सेम। हाँ गुड वॉल। हाँ डबल कंट्रोलर इज ऑलवेज डिफिकल्ट टू प्ले। फुल वॉच पार्टी बाजी भाई वन वॉचिंग है। चलता है भाई। ओमेगल लाइव करो। हे भगवान स्वयं। क्या गुड वॉल भी यहाँ पे, बहुत बढ़िया वॉल थी ये। हाँ मतलब अगेन एंड अगेन चेक करना पड़ेगा, पूरा एंगल हिलेगा। तू करा कर ऐसे वॉल साले। अबे कुछ पीसी साउंड नहीं आ रहा, क्या बात कर रहा है ब्रो? आवाज़ कम की हुई है मैंने वैसे तो। आ रही है ना? I wanna see someone play fracture. यार बे ब्रीज पे 100T का क्या कमबैक था भाई, मैं हाईलाइट देखा। मैं बहुत अच्छा खेले हुए 100T। क्या बात कर रहा हूँ? नहीं मैं अबे स्ट्रीम की आवाज़ नहीं आ रही। सेम बे।
Times that Gambit have played on this map.
Finally, Sentinels.
चलो
पहले मैच में कोई Sentinel ही नहीं था.
EMEA, they go for that double duelist composition, whether it's a Jet Rain or a Jet Raze. They're probably going to be bringing two out, as you see on your screen. Currently, it's Jet Jet. Don't think that's going to happen. Meanwhile, on the side of Envy, they only bring out one duelist.
Yeah, we're into the Prime Gaming Agent Select now. I just want to give you guys some context. The reason we're seeing Jet Jet is because Redgar has only played Jet and Reyna on stage 3, and he basically, here we go, the Reyna has come out. He's explained this to us before that when it comes to Haven, they don't have any strats here, and they just sit down in a room and go, hey, what do you want to play today? I kind of fancy Brimstone, which Chronicle might lock in. And Redgar, he never gets to play the duelist, and we're going to see him on the duelist today. And yeah, there you go, the Brimstone.
I'm speechless.
Listen, okay, I have a theory before we talk to casters. Maybe they've tried this composition, check that they need no strats, and they're like, okay, this is it. This is going to be our strat.
Well, they beat Ascend here, so let's see what they can do now. They took map 1, but this is a marathon, not a sprint. Time to jump into map 2 with Pansy and Hypok.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's got a bit fruity. What are your thoughts seeing that coming through?
A wise man once said, if you don't know what you're doing, how your enemy is supposed to know.
Precise gunplay.
This here is
मुझे खाली उसका मुंह देख के वही याद आता है.
Having Valorant today. Again, we saw those tiny pieces in terms of preparation and knowing what Gambit we're going to do. The set piece on short. So this here is concerned. Envy need to be back to aggression. Good start. Yay, perfect example. We're going to find
Yeah, I actually love how Envy play this map personally. I
well,
you can see it here, and it's a great example. Thanks, Envy. You make it look real good. Shields and Defo. I don't know what they're going to do with this one. That spike's not really committed anywhere just yet either. It looks like he's going to go for that ceiling eventually, and yes, Shados has been able to put himself in a decent enough spot.
I want to see Cypher.
Yeah, jump peeking. Not going to let it happen. Just those right clicks. Going to keep the movement pretty critical. There it is, yeah, at the end. Envy with a belting start, and again, this should be, I feel like a clean Envy victory here.
I think so too. The key thing is
मुझे तो आ रहा
can
है.
they
Like
kind of sustain this pace, this
Discord
tempo
पे
throughout the entirety of the
देखने दे.
half.
Stream का क्या
We
चल
want to give the benefit to starting halves. Gambit are on defense, so we can.
You're trying.
I'm trying desperately.
You found like 3 things that maybe could work when we see him.
The death segment
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
I
fascinating, and you know, there were so many talking points about exactly what we were going to. No, okay, right. Well, let's see what happens.
I'm
तेरा सुनने दे.
here for the ride. Maybe there is method to the madness.
हाँ मेरा आवाज भी आ रहा है. बाप रे
Maybe
बहुत
Redgar's
ज़्यादा.
gonna get a couple of nice shots. No? Now keep in mind the purchase back here from Envy. Isn't the best thing in the world. It's still going to be missing some odds and ends. So there's still potential here. Chronicles
Matira नहीं है.
Just death knell.
I think.
3 members here.
ये पकवान disturbance बाप रे और बंद कर.
FNS down to 40 as well.
This is huge.
This has become really possible now. Crash is trying to get involved. Oh god, Crashes is dead. I guess if it works, it works. However, they still need to get past FNS and Marv. Flash comes in, they were waiting for that to come through. Still a bit of utility that Marv can utilize, but Shadows actually thread the needle. I think he's a little further ahead than Marv expected. And now Red Guy into a 1v1. He's on 2 HP. No way it's gonna happen, FNS.
ये तो होना था but.
For now.
One survives.
Yeah.
And actually, on the flip side of that conversation we just had, what did Gambit do, and is that sustainable over the entirety of their defensive half? Do we keep seeing weird rounds like this, walking mid? Again, we know Envy rely heavily on FNS to control that grass area outside, double doors on the back of the turret.
We keep seeing weird rounds like this, walking
FNS
mid.
able to
Again, we know Envy
stop some of these weird
rely heavily on FNS to control that grass area outside, double doors on the back of the turret.
That's sustainable.
मैं खाली echo शुरू कर रहा हूँ.
We'll have to wait and see counter up on the screen.
Yeah.
Still Haven.
Yeah, maybe just weird as a word counter. Also very enjoyable. And Red Guard just being punished so quickly. Victor, way too sharp for that. FNS doing what he does best. Threading that needle. He will be in the most annoying position to deal with as he's slowly creeping up. Way ahead of expectation, but Defo still checks it with good intent. So now 1-for-1 trade out. Spike is now leaning towards that A side, but again it is Nats here. And he's quite the player, quite good at this. It's quite a nice side to be holding with a Cypher, so let's really enjoy that. Now, Spike is once again working through sewer. We have Marved backside of mid. Crashy's pushing up deep ahead of where Chronicle may expect. And it's still a great peek. Still clears it just fine. The camera awaits. Ah, it's been caught off. Okay, so Nats now has to depend a little on the rifle.
Nats, come on. We'll Cypher देखना.
Apparently he doesn't need to. Chronicle's there with him. And now Marv presented a 1v4. This is just so out of the ordinary. Nats drops down, takes off his head. And Gambit with 4 alive win their first buy.
Yeah, and look to Nats to do
क्या
more
बकवास
moves here.
गेम पकड़ा है.
Allow the rest of Gambit to go hunting. Again, the early round doesn't exactly go in their favor, but perfect example here where Nats will literally be in his spy camp from the second that spawn barrier drops.
बंद कर दे क्या?
क्या?
In position to relay information when it comes through.
क्यों?
You're going to see Defo over this side.
Maybe ठीक हो जाए मैं बस बोल रहा हूँ. पूछा.
तो फिर बात कैसे करेंगे हम दोनों?
There's marshals. Yeah, and Marv have marshals.
Lol.
So
हेलो.
find an entry here.
हेलो मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ.
Stuck himself into sewers.
Okay.
Yeah, no. 2 members to defend. Chronicle has to swing in.
हेलो. हेलो हेलो हेलो. अबे मैं वही चेक कर रहा हूँ कुछ नहीं. हेलो 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 हेलो. तू देख मैच मैं कर रहा हूँ चेक.
Did you wish you picked anything else? Anything you guys want to do in the next round?
Time?
Where should we push?
I guess there is, as you said, there is something to be said about when you're so
Yeah.
used
Pace of Gambit, what they're going to do, the early round setting up and just trying to, you know, that information gathering. Here, it's like you got to throw all that. You're basically playing a different team.
Yeah.
And a weird comp on top of that. So
Exactly.
for a team to completely switch up and play totally out of character actually makes it throws that preparation factor out the window. I mean, you can come in and say, yes, 2-0 on Haven, but how much actually play to them?
Totally out of character actually makes it throws that preparation factor out the window.
Yeah, but obviously that is always counteracted and counterbalanced with, I'd say, additional weight that Envy across the board are better at this map.
Actually, FNS is a key component of that, right? Talk about his ability
Kuch
to
bol.
read on certain rounds, his grasp on the overall kind of timings and that rotation factor, which is always prominent on Haven, but
I think तेरा आवाज आ रहा है but बहुत कम आ रहा है.
Switch up as well, that B side now being controlled by Nat.
I think.
As you highlighted. Of course he is. Where else would he be? Why would he be anywhere else? And we actually have the Sky leaning over too, so quite the stack out here. Now Nats was actually towards this in that prior round. Ult comes in. And the reply from Brim. So it's
Ooh,
a
nice.
lovely denial of this, but there is also a walk up towards B, and that's where the spike is. So he has to pick his on A long, but keep your eyes on B and keep your eyes on Nat. How much is he knows they're holding the angle? He still tries to swing it. Crashy's just better right now. And a pop flash for Shados turns in perfectly, but he can't double down. Marv with an excellent trade, keeping such numbers favorable towards
इस
Envy
बात का
here.
टाइम आउट लिया वे हार गए.
Defo, yeah, he's been noted. Red like a book. And Marv, what a way to confirm it. That could have been dangerous.
and a great example of what Envy were trying to achieve on the first map, that push and pull, right? Ye stays on long to, yes, secure the lockdown. They know the orbital strike's coming through, but they're so proactive in the first 3 or 4 seconds of that lockdown, they're already moving, they're already pushing towards B. The Seekers come out, and actually, Nat's in that kind of anchor position. He's completely isolated because they know, yes, he's on site, probably sat in his camera, and probably going to try and play off a cage. Now, yes, he has kind of a split-second decision to make. That swing there, there's nobody in position to get there. So that's why he's solo coming to that spot.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
I don't know, 29 HP, and chased down by FNS, trying to close that gap, but Defo with a big punish on the top side of B, even predicts that Ye would be trying to overbeat near that headshot angle, but Ye's still better, but Nats, I mean, they thought there could be a chance. Did he spot Ye there? I don't know if he did. Timing is going to be interesting. Crashes is still watching this. Crashes is super aware that that was left open. There was a little bit of a window of opportunity, but now Chronicle fancies a go. Let's see if I can do one better. Shados towards CT with a jumping up shot towards Mark.
Now, all on Chronicle. Try and find something. Spike will be planted completely unopposed. The reason to see crashes in that scenario, he's got the Hunter's Fury. He wants to be kind of final close plant. Contingency for them now.
अभी के लिए सीख ले लाइक अच्छा रहेगा बाद के लिए काम आ जाएगा.
More on the way in. Yeah, with the counter beat. So, well cleaned up.
And then let's switch this into long-term.
गेम का आवाज थोड़ा कम करने का ट्राई कर. लाइक तेरा होगा आई थिंक.
Marathon gets thrown around a lot, and it is, but this is a really
मेरा आवाज क्योंकि आ रहा है.
it should be for Envy. This is going to keep them right back on track. If
I don't
they
know
just
how.
go through the motions, we know they can. Every single one of their players starts to have a good time of it. Gambit, I feel like they've already somewhat adjusted their expectations here. Let's see if we can do something a little let's see if we can do something. If we played this in our traditional style, if we came out with, you know, maybe a mirror comp, whatever, it wouldn't have. They're just, this is not their map that they play to this extent. So again, they're going to try and get away with it, but Envy should, by all accounts, have a clean map. So that to them would be a massive boost to the mental game.
But like,
After having a very close map on, a loss in OT, this is a really good way to stabilize and go forward.
Almost saying actually, trade some shot back. Bang on the money with that, doing a fair bit of damage, but
Nats, come on. No.
come through for Victor. See, Seekers will be invested.
Nice, nice. What? 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 No. What?
Gets a headshot, but no follow up here.
What? Where's the goal?
Bombed.
Hello? Hello?
What?
How has Chronicle just got 3 kills
He's
as
30
well?
HP.
अबे नहीं पे
क्या करूं बे?
In the adjustment for
इन
Chronicle,
लोग का सेव राउंड था. नैट्स पहले विफ किया, फिर एक को मारा, फिर क्रॉनिकल 3 को उड़ा दिया एनवी में. बाई राउंड था एनवी का.
It's that kind of process of elimination, but a pause for thought here. Let's try and work out each other's position.
अभी 1v2 चल रहा है.
Second, Nats has now cleared.
NV
This
one
strike
है.
is a bit scary, but to clean those kind of connected.
30 HP.
They'll work their way through and it will eliminate all these other areas that could have contained Victor. Now, he's going to smash back up. It's got 15 seconds. This could be incredibly smart. If you can get this pick. Doesn't have time for it. 5 more seconds or just a bullet. Chronicle cresting the corner, a little surprised at that. I thought he was going to just play towards CT. Flash comes in, doesn't catch Nats. That's a huge information gathering moment that just went astray. Victor's flash just went a little too deep. Had no idea Nats was there.
The timing there for Nats to actually be out of line of sight of that flash. Get it just, you're right, turn that second corner and spawn. What an insane round though.
Okay.
Okay, how does he follow up on that?
Oh, अच्छा.
Chronicles looking absolutely deadly today. I mean, actually, yeah. I think Nats is the perfect response there. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm not fast coming out, but he's going to have no idea this swing's coming.
Yep. That's greedy. That's something you get gifted. That round felt so out of nowhere because, again, Nats' position was the kind of critical piece that I was kind of interested in because he got that flank but didn't quite get the denial in the end. He got the tag but no follow-up. But then, hey, Chronicle's right there with it. So, I mean, why not? Pop early of the ult, crashes. Too much and a counter roll as well towards C-Long, but they're already up. They're already in the face with Chronicle. He's there.
Chronicle भाई, Chronicle भाई.
Chronicle! What an animal for Gambit right now, leaving Envy in tatters. As what are you meant to do with this one? Crashy's trying to do something, find an isolated player towards Garage, but the net's closing in and Redgar's got him. Chronicle, if this is him finding his footing here, I'm all aboard.
Chronicle
Show me
वापस
what you
क्लिक
got,
किया.
buddy.
That is beautiful. Though. The orbital strike again pushes them out. Nats actually challenges here to try and find something on the way in. But again, it completely splits Envy in half. Chronicle makes the most of that final 2 seconds of the ult being there, breaking on the side. Nobody else can shut the trade. Really, really great use of the orbital strike.
They're down to, I think, one rifle, one bulldog, yeah. 2 frenzies and a marshal. Not a bad purchase in the hands of Envy, to be fair. Against like potentially a weird buy. Have a go. Backs off from it. Devo has to respect that. Even if it is just a marshal in Ye's hands, that thing will find like what it needs, but a walk up just 3 players. Oh, just got punished so badly. Red got
रहना बहुत सही है. Like pro player. गैम्बिट पगला गया, भाप रहे. विफ नहीं भाई, बाप रे. देख रहा है?
अभी मैं कर रहा हूँ। आदि I'll call you.
हाँ ठीक है आराम से।
Yeah, so guys, let's see what's the fucking issue going on with this whole shit.
Actually on the side of Shados and Chronicle. Orbital Strike available once again. Envy here looking to, definitely looking to convert this one. But these are the rounds where Gambit have been the most slippery, right? Where things have got the weirdest out of any of them. So see if Gambit try and pull something again.
They're walking sewer this time. Double stack with pressure from Nats coming through on Garrett.
Audible, so I'm gonna reduce this and listen.
Going to kind of force them
I'm
around
audible,
in
guys.
towards this sort of peak. The red guard's going to pick up. This is still really well choreographed. And keep in mind the Chronicle is going to now get a little closer. Do they know the Chronicle is here? He looks a little damaged up, but Nats just got FNS and he's pushing their spawn. Nats is pushing in their spawn against someone with an AWP. You know what? Fair enough.
I'm not
3
audible.
players now working around the back lines. Gambit have put a lot into this. And then from the other side, just one trying to hold it down. Yeah, he seems all but too aware. Punishing Nats for this, knowing there's going to be another target, but where is he? What's he up to? It's a frenzy and it's making me uncomfortable. Brimmy's on the way. Chronicle's coming over with now a rifle in hand. So a little bit more threat to this, and Ye now knows 2 targets. Pressure comes in from Yay! Get out of here! This guy is living up to that name. And now Ye again, now there's 2 players on the other side. Does he just see the pixel? Out of place, he's still holding the smoke. They come through at the same time, and it's a shutdown. Ye is the devil incarnate right now. You can't get past him.
But look how hard it is for Envy to actually close that round out. Gambit are pushing them to their absolute limit on the back of...
If I mute this, then probably game sound ही बंद हो जाएगा. Yeah, but now you can hear me. Yeah, you. So basically मेरा आवाज़ कम आ रहा है. So if I go into advanced audio properties and audio input 0.0 से मैं 10 कर दूँ, तो उससे कुछ फ़र्क पड़ता है क्या? See, this is not needed. माइक ऑक्स तो मेरा बहुत ही कम आ रहा है. जब तक मैं चिल्ला चिल्ला के ना बोलूँ तब तक मेरा आवाज़ नहीं आ रहा है. Okay, so could be that my mic is off. Now the mic is off. Now the mic is on. Attach it. Delete this. Delete this. this. Yeah, now you guys should be able to hear me. So that's that. Now इसका आवाज़ बढ़ाऊंगा मैं. I'll go into advanced audio properties and increase its volume to 20. Yeah, now you can hear me, guys. There's a weird sound in the background. What is that? Is that the AC? Don't know the AC. Change this. Let's delete this. Rather, what I'll do is I'll go into properties, select this. Let's delete this. I'll do is I'll go into properties, select this. The echo should stop now. The echo. Yeah, so I think the volume is good now. Yeah, now what I do is I add the audio output capture, which will capture my window.
I think I'm just hesitant to believe, right? I go by stats, I go by
Which is this.
and we live within those means because it's a dream.
Now I'll close this, go on to this.
But imagine it working, and it never does. It never does.
Now I'm audible.
Gambit can do something that would surprise us all. So early in the second half, though. Red Guard gonna be in problems now.
Hello.
Actually committed this too. Excuse me?
Fucking success, guys. Fucking success.
Perfect, but it's a good
That's how you
trade.
fucking do it.
He's kept this round in check because that was
I
about
knew
to
I was
fall
smart
away,
as
but it's
fuck.
only two. A 2v3 post
I'm
two
gonna
rifles
call Adi.
recovered. This is unthinkable, unimaginable.
Yeah, he's drifting towards long as well. There's a trap
Sorry for
right
the
there, so they
fucking
will
delay,
know about
guys.
this flank if it comes through. At least Nats is close enough to find or hear the sound cue, but they will deal with it
Hello?
anyway. Dig him out.
Adi, set ho gaya.
He's gotta dig him out.
He's not gonna. Nats, he's just off the leash. Gambit,
Kar
how
diya
are you
set.
doing this? This is 8-7. I'm all
Ho gaya?
aboard the crazy train now. Let's go. Let's go.
मेरे mic पे
I've
game
got
का
my
आवाज नहीं
ticket.
आ रहा है ना?
I'm there.
हल्का सा आ रहा है,
We're
but
here
it's
for the
not
ride.
audible.
We are
Chill.
absolute passengers
कम
here.
कर दे.
There's no
नहीं, नहीं, तो आराम से
and
देख.
I imagine all
देखो
the
वैसे
different
परेशान
real kind of, I guess, thinking minds out
fuck,
there.
वैसे भी
that
the
are
whole
all
match.
the strategic elements and the considerations that come with
Sorry,
it.
देख रहा है,
It's
इसका mini map
something
देख
that's
रहा है,
so
देख.
bizarre and out of the norm.
क्या है
I
भाई?
to hear all their thoughts. I'm sure Sean is losing his mind.
Wide
Chat
zones
are
के
in
बाद wide
pieces, but,
stretch map.
They like Gambit, so they should be alright. They've broken the money.
Fucking man, took me a whole fucking.
Should be. Yeah, you're going to make a play for the
game to
Wade
sort this
Storm.
shit.
He's only one away there, but will be dealt with.
कभी-कभी साले ये player ऐसे ऐसे हकते हैं ना, सोचते हैं कि ये pro players कैसे हैं?
Next line of defense for Envy.
चलो ये तो मान सकता हूँ, but
Just ahead of Nats.
see, Prince, ये वाली स्किन मेरे पास भी है ना, बोला ना, ये
Swing on the
screen
second
supremacy
crashing
भाई.
ball. Defo insists to find that finesse.
We're in a
Supremacy.
simulation. It has to be. This
Red Guard
is
is popping off.
This isn't real life. This
Red
is
Guard
something
मस्त
else.
है वो Reina का defense मस्त कर
That's
रहा
the
है.
fastest
Reina
4
OP
rounds in any half.
साला यार मेरे को रेना में जितने hot लगता है ना.
That was absolutely
I can probably cheat on my girlfriend because of that.
Prime Gaming flawless. And it was just like, yep, okay, well, this could be him on long. Cool.
तो कुछ नहीं सुना.
I'll just swing towards CT. Yeah, got it.
Man.
Got it.
I'll just get something to eat.
And you know this is going to be frustrating. 'cause you've
You
come
eat
up with
me.
plans,
कुछ नहीं.
taking down the prior reigning champions. This was your key match.
Mid
Now you're being
OP.
pushed by a Brimstone and some absolute madness.
And Red Guard on Arena.
Red Guard on Arena, but of course, and there he goes, just going to take control here. Ye's like, okay, here it comes. Op still in hand though, and Red Guard's going to start working forward. He's got support here, he's not alone, but FNS, really good way to levy the pressure coming up. But a good trade again for Nats, but the players are in the right place. It's a 2v3. Shados is low. Marv has been just so good backside. Got him under position. They're going to know where he is. There's now just one. It is Chronicle. It's Crashies. We'll find it. Envy.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah, they stopped the rot, right? Like, that's it. They've stopped the rot for now. Now, for Gambit, though, we saw how clean those rounds were, how quick those rounds were. So you know that the buy, the economy, it's not going to be too far away from them, I'm sure. But I want to keep looking at the likes of Ye. I want to keep my eyes on how he's performing here. Because it's going to be hard to predict an opposition who's super fluid, super just off, you know, maybe emotional calls, audio cues, whatever it is. They can kind of play this very fast and loose style, which can be hard to read into. And we saw him everywhere on the map before. So I want to see how his performance fares in that regard. But right now he's doing incredibly well. But Redgar, that mid
Sorry guys, I'm back.
instantly challenged by Nats, but he outdoes it. That's the game you want to be seeing if you're an NV fan. Now a couple of tags do come through. The flash goes in. Redgar a little lower, but he's taken himself towards B. That's his backside. Comfy catch, and he'll take that every day of the week.
क्या देख लिया? क्या हुआ?
Redgar is मरा.
C piece, but they are down to 3 players. They need that plant. And Defo's got the op here, keep in mind. Let's go switch up to it.
मैं लिख के ले रहा हूँ ये एक पिक नहीं लगा ये बंदा अरे यार
Okay.
तेरा काम हो रहा है क्या?
Shados was right there. 10 seconds for his next flash too. He'll have one to post it if they feel that pressure coming in.
ऐसा
Seeker comes
एक
down.
सेकंड पीछे
They
लग
adjust
रहा है
to
मुझे
a
पता नहीं क्यों.
It's been
मेरा
एक बार लाइफ पे
They
दबा.
know what's going on here, and Shados just eats that. Defo finding Ye on the fallback for the defuse. It's coming in. They can't see it.
refresh कर.
FNS just
हो
holds it
सकता है.
down, and there it is.
Refresh कर बस एक बार.
फ्रेश किया
I mean, it's weird
अब ठीक हो गया.
10-8 चल रहा है यहाँ पे बढ़िया
about that.
हाँ वही.
Gambit are on C site when there's 1 minute 20 on the clock and somebody
brought
falls
food.
on B and
ये बात पर है.
it's so hard to keep up with what is going on here. Gambit's still trying to employ this. I guess that just trying to be slippery, right? Trying to keep Envy. They don't want to allow Envy to set up to greet them on any side, but also they're moving fast enough where actually they're completely negating the rotation factor here on Haven, which again leads heavily in their favour.
Go again. Still a purchase found. Look at the bar way back.
Wait, is this the default for Gambit?
Nats will do something. No, it's looking defaulty.
What the dog doing?
Players hunting him down too.
What the dog doing?
That's what happened, but it is that
Red
beat.
Guard's on
Whoa.
the right side.
Walked it. He just whoa, and Ye
अबे
remix.
यार
Oh
He
bye
remix on that.
bye
Devil's
bye.
just felt Victor. I don't know what is going on. I truly don't know. This is great from Gambit, but it's so out there. And Marv now in a 1v5. He's going, yeah, he finds Shados, but now position noted. Everything's, tickety boo. Spike gets collected. It's over towards A. That's safe with Nats. He's not going to let it slip.
Ah.
As Chronicle kills him on the way out.
I don't know what Envy do here. Honestly, it's
How do you adjust?
It's so unorthodox.
Oh yeah, call a tactical timeout. I really want to figure out what to do. Because Red Guard's just walking B.
He's him and Defo have literally, and again, it's the only time where they've not run it down towards Garage or Red Guard has literally
Wow,
been
man,
running
what a beautiful
double
shot.
leering into Garage like every single round. This round, Defo and Red Guard literally. They walk from double doors.
कितना time out लेता है बे Envy?
Up mid into B. There isn't a single
Envy
peek from
का
Envy whatsoever.
I don't know. First
Sitting back and
होगा.
thinking,
First
actually,
नहीं
let's
second
quickly run
होगा.
that, guys. Wait, no,
I don't
chance,
know.
play reset.
Gambit बहुत लेता है भाई.
Play connector,
जो जीतता है बे.
Garage, whatever it is. So Crashes is like, okay, cool, I'm sitting back.
They take their time to analyze.
And they've walked in, literally just walked in. Without a single member of Envy knowing anything.
And this is why I want to be a farmer.
Look at that smile.
This is going to be very hard for them to adjust. They look pretty, you know, in good spirits. I mean, it's a little bit of a crunch time because I think their buy is quite weak in this.
Try to
They're coming into like marshals, sheriffs. I don't know how deep they're going to buy into it, but it is going to be a lighter purchase. But it's the buy round off the back that's going to be the interesting one.
Yeah.
And for me,
बंदे का पोस्टर मस्त है.
once again, that's where pressure starts. We don't get to talk about pressure in these regards when it comes to gambit because they're playing fast and loose. Anything here is a bonus, and just look at the run of these rounds.
Now we're stacked up. Now we're going to run it down to C. Great anti-eco strat from
साले इसका mic इतना घटिया है ना.
there, he's got a classic
मेरे headphones का.
on hand, but that's about it.
Fucking trash.
You're about to get proactive on
Fucking
trash.
trash.
Oh, we can maybe isolate
Fucking
Nats,
trash
maybe
like
player, maybe
crashes.
rifle away, take a bit of space.
रोजा अल्ट किया सारे ने.
And there it is. So you're going to hear instantly 2 pieces of utility invested. A thunderous amount of
अजीब लग रहा है
कुत्ते से classic.
तो पता है कि कोई एक like कुछ vintage game का याद दिला रहा है बहुत अच्छा. Vintage नहीं like
जैसे लगा GTA San Andreas का कोई डॉग है.
GTA San Andreas में कुत्ते थे what?
अगर होते तो
मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. Boxy types.
Again, but crashes will fall now.
Ah man, what the fuck are you doing it, bro?
Solo HP now.
Brimon, what the fuck?
Team that looked like
Oh!
Yay, still good. Excuse me, Yay. Got his ult, but it is against
can't
Big Boy
do that.
Nats, and Yay's gonna get that to halfway. You know it is. Now, Nats, what are you gonna do about this, though? Okay, that's the plan. Okay, forces him off, and the spam comes in.
Ah, no. Please get it, please get it, please get it.
The right click.
Oh, that's oh boy!
Let's go! Wow, man.
Am I watching? He's got the
Yeah,
defuse,
so
Lauren.
good.
Yay! Has just clutched that round.
Man,
That was what? Was that a 1v3?
that was so beautiful.
That was 1v4.
Timeout अच्छे tricks के लिए लिया.
Give me this.
It's
Okay,
so
fair enough.
fucking
You know,
beautiful.
Defo's still fighting towards CT. The
पगला गया.
Chronicle?
Are you kidding me right now? What the hell was this? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. On the other side, they're just in pieces. You just absolutely fed a 1v4 in a grand final, like.
Fucking shit, man.
So, what? We go again.
यही smurf कर रहा
Why
है.
not? Victor, top of sewer, and this is all in, pretty much. Yeah, the team's come down and confirmed it. There goes the ult as well.
Come on, Victor, show me what you got.
Yay, but Victor still stands. Now Crashies gets revealed here. Victor just sprays away because the Liz come out. Now it settles down and it finds Victor. Spike goes in, they find Crashies. It's a clean side take. They answer back in kind. Oh yeah, well, we know that one of the players is quite good, but we're all doing pretty well right now. So try and do it again.
चलो अब तो नहीं हो पाएगा but okay.
These 2 players, they're keeping those rifles. They're backing away.
सेव कर लो अच्छा अच्छा.
This at all.
11-10 ठीक है.
This
Gambit is a good game.
wild animal. Gambit are playing
Gambit to the DJ वाली बता रहा हूँ.
tamed Valorant at the moment. We've seen, I said, straight up takes towards
I want Envy to win.
AP, those mad walk up mid.
But I know Gambit is gonna win.
Redgar, this is just no hold bar. This is
5
all
मैच है
in.
चिल मारो.
2-0 जीतेगी बता रहा हूँ.
5वां मैच होगा मैं ब्रीज पक्का.
I'm loving it.
2-0 से कैसे like 3 जीतना है.
I mean, here they again.
Of course.
3-0
After
बोल.
that round victory from MV, could be an opportunity to reset.
Round
Economy,
खत्म.
they will actually find FNS as well. So everything removed from MV. Gambit, bring it within 1 round. What's next? Let's spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Which side do we hit?
Oh, अच्छा ऐसा मारा.
They look so good running at a site. Who'd have thought? From what we saw on Bind, their attack, right?
How many
Who'd have
times
thought?
do we ask for it?
Who'd have thought?
बहुत
Just that
सही.
little switch up of pace. Oh, imagine if they play a little bit like this once in a while.
They're still reading from the overtime memo, which is actually every
Oh.
overtime
मैप की
attack
details
now is
बहुत
rushed.
सही
That's
लगते हैं.
right side.
Like
They've still got
ये जो
that
छोटे
version
छोटे
of script.
चीजें.
Someone get them something new.
हाँ, but for Soba
Let them
that's
run
the
around,
problem,
get by,
right?
and then we'll absolutely destroy their economy again.
बहुत ज़्यादा
Great
details हैं.
plan. And a little bit of a default, but then Redgar still
हल्का सा भी इधर उधर हुआ तो किधर भी चले जाता है डाट.
and again, they felt out this C-star.
Details are like Soba डाट को बहुत affect करती हैं.
So nastily if they keep working towards A. That's
Yeah, Redgar's going to be behind this as well.
Oh ये नहीं भाई.
It's a given one. No, Defo's going to
अच्छा
find it
ठीक है
this time
कोई
around.
नहीं.
Crashes down to
Save
7
सही.
HP from that early engagement. flash comes through. Line up, Shados will find two.
शेडो शॉक हो गया होगा हुआ
Just
क्या
the 7 HP of Crashies remaining.
अब कौन मैच किया बे
The fuck is
दो जगह
Crashies?
म्यूट कर दिया हूँ
Would you look at that? It's going to be 11-4.
Remember this moment. Remember this, because this is a one-off. It's a rarity. This is something that you play it 10 times over. I don't know what result you're going to get, but this is something so out of the ordinary that somehow Gambit have elevated themselves into a map that they just simply do not lean towards. They do not play that often. It is just not within that map pool. But right now we're at 11-11. Envy are stunned. They don't know what to do with this. The tactical timeout gave them nothing because once again Gambit just go, I'm going long.
हम लोग मिड करेंगे
Towards the corner and crashes by his side.
डराओ ना
Chronicle's going to be the one to show.
इन्होंने सुअर डॉगी किया यहाँ पे केज किया फिर फ्लैश किया
एक बंदा लॉक कर रहा भाई
Waits first challenge, Redgar loses it.
भाग दिया
And now Crashes has to fall off this. There is a lean from Ye. He's come on over to try and help him out a little bit.
No.
Oh
Where's
my
this
god.
man been the entire time? Defo is looking real nasty right now. Crashes pushes up, tries to get something back. It's only a 1-1 trade, it ain't enough. And look at Nats on the flank. It's all perfect. This is going to be 12 on the board. FNS. What can you do?
अच्छा बिस्किट है like but no
12 for Gambit.
Welcome
to the
उसमें शुगर नहीं होता फैट नहीं होता है ना
what we're seeing in this grand final. There was never a moment anyone would have said, yeah,
जल्दी से आया साला प्लेन में वो खाया बे एनर्जी बार यार जबरदस्त भाई
This is literally choreographed chaos.
नाम बताओ
To a T.
पता
I
नहीं
mean, what do you do against this? Even where like the first 10 seconds or so there, Gambit is still stacked up, right? But they're able then to dictate the pace of that execution.
मुझे सबसे बेस्ट पता नहीं कि गैलेक्सी लगता है भाई उसका चॉकलेट ही अलग है
Galaxy and Tricks.
Look at the final line they're coming in with here, potentially on map 2. We go again, and Gambit just roll in towards C. It's theirs as well. Completely clean. Execution doesn't look bad, but ain't no one to challenge it. It's all down to a retake. The purchase, a little light for FNS, but he's got his ult. Victor got his ult. Crashes.
Imagine ये अभी
So much
स्पैम
to play
करे और
with
मर
here.
जाए मैं इसको हैकर क्लेम कर दूंगा
Lockdown going to be the first one.
Nice shot, man. I would have whipped that.
How has this happened? And now Redgar pushes CT.
हार गए
FNS and Ye are just out of their minds with no idea what to
बोला था ना
do.
Gambit जीतेगी.
FNS fights back with Ye.
Wait,
It's 2v3, but numbers still so favorable.
हो गया वे
How
उनका
did they find
पोजीशन
that
से
final hurdle? How did they get even on the spike?
टाइम
Ye
कम है
did the unimaginable before.
No,
But it's
no,
gonna
I'm
be
telling you,
FNS
Envy
Shadows
can
trade
do
for
it.
Nats, and now it's just down to FNS in a 1v2. Nats claims it.
बाप रे भाई दो मैच जीत गए
Winning the map.
They're gonna do
That was
3-0.
absolute, unadulterated chaos
Follow
between
me.
those two, and they thrived in it.
नेक्स्ट मैप देख से भाई 20 मिनट वापस बक
I mean,
करूंगा
I've never seen a team just embrace
Next map क्या है?
chaos like that. And they made it look so comfortable as
don't
well,
know.
Lauren.
ऐसे
Even the
होना
rounds where they're
चाहिए
trading back and
ऐसे
forth
में
with
मजा
Envy,
आता है
it's like Envy are unable to recover from some of those really advantageous positions in the early
Split
round.
it.
They find the first blood, they find
Gambit
the
का pick
second,
है.
they trade 2 for 1 on
Man.
certain site hits and still
Even Envy का pick था.
Ye had a good game. He almost dropped a 30 in that. It wasn't like he was having an off performance or anything weird. Like
Gambit
में
is
तो
so good.
बहुत ज्यादा वो करके
yeah,
रखेंगे
he had a great game.
दिमाग
Redgar
लगा
had
के
10 first bloods.
You can place
Redgar just had
bets.
10 first bloods on that Reyna.
he just walked in. I don't know how Redgar got away with getting in towards those sites with a gigantic pair of balls he's dragging with him, just walking in. He did not care. And
शेरिफ फ्रंट है बहुत सही
on
ओहो
those lurks, like ratting around.
हाँ ये वाला तो देखा था
NA, how you feel? Like this is
क्रॉनिक
this has got me some way.
The first confirmed Nat smirk.
We've seen it. The man is just like ice cold normally. There's never even a smile, but there it was. It takes this to come
अबे
out.
पता
It
नहीं क्यों
takes
मुझे
this mad
like
haven to
I mean,
come out.
it really says something.
जब
When we see
गैम्बिट का टीम देख रहा हूँ ना मुझे
again,
उसका याद आ रहा है
when
ये
Ye clutches up and then it's laughing off. So like, guys,
कैप्टन
we've got an
अमेरिका
exact
में
everyone them.
एक बंदा था ना लाइक रेड स्कल का सर्वेंट वो जो
And they're able to push it.
वो
I mean,
डॉक्टर
it's
ना
just insane what we've done.
मैं जो नाम याद नहीं आ रहा उसका याद दिला रहा है
Yep. I could watch this
Wow,
back
man,
and
this
still
is fucking short.
I want to see
like
every one
beauty.
of you
हाइड्रा एकदम पूरा टीम
I wait for someone to try and make completely logical guesses during any time you watch this, because this is Gambit elevating beyond any expectation. We saw this map pool initially and we're like, map 1's really dicey if it goes the wrong way, because look at what's next.
This woman is so hot, she knows her game.
Which actually, you look at that best of 3 and you think, probably take that, right?
वो jacket मस्त है
किसका?
Now we're in a scenario where Bind and Haven have gone in their favor already.
बढ़िया.
I'm absolutely blown away by that.
Same. We're going to take a moment. I need some fresh air. I need something other than what I just saw, because I still can't compute it. We're going to head to a short break. When we're back, the desk is going to take you through whatever they've made of that. Good luck. And we'll be back right into game as well.
इसका Irish accent है ना बंदी का?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at the graphics.
Valorant originate कहाँ से हुआ भाई?
Valorant.
Like,
I think.
ये क्या है? ये क्या देख रहा हूँ मैं?
What the fuck? Lag. ये lag का कोई ऐड है.
हाँ ये पक्का lag का ऐड है.
वाह man.
मैं हेडफोन सुन रहा हूँ. Don't live with lag.
Don't live with lag. चल ऐसा लग रहा है ये ऐड एप्पल ने बनाया. Let's see.
खाली
Where did Valorant come from?
मैं सीख रहा हूँ गैम्बिट को. मैं
Is Valorant from China?
नहीं वे चाइना से तो बिल्कुल नहीं.
उसके इन्वेस्टर्स हैं चाइना से.
ओके. राइट गेम्स कहाँ का है? लाइक वो देख.
Riot Games is a North American company.
पर लाइक कहीं तो स्टार्ट हुआ होगा. वो कहाँ पे?
हाँ, American company.
American ओके.
Los Angeles, California, founded in September 2006.
ठीक है तो.
Parent organization Tencent. बोला ना. Parent organization Tencent है.
हमें भी कुछ निकालना चाहिए भी, कुछ नया आइडिया सोच के मल्टीप्लेयर टाइप्स.
हम लोग फौजी निकाल सकते हैं भाई बस.
नहीं लाइक
सी
बस एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट सोचने का ट्राई करते हैं. बहुत सही लगेगा.
क्या नया कॉन्सेप्ट कर लोगे बे?
सब एक बैटल रॉयल तो हो गया.
यप.
नहीं सोचो, वही तो सोच.
ऐसा जैसे लास्ट ऑफ अस टाइप्स कर सकते हो कुछ.
ऐसा भी कर सकते लाइक खाली हाईएस्ट प्लान टाइप का. किसी एक बंदे को एक बंदा कैप्चर द फ्लैग टाइप का क्यों अजीब सा.
हाँ बट वो FPS शूटर नहीं होगा ना, वो मोर टैक्टिकल होगा ज़्यादा. फिर वो स्टोरी मोड जैसा हो जाएगा.
डैमेज देख ही जाएगा भाई. वो भी है वही स्टोरी टाइप का हो जाएगा.
आई मीन स्टोरी और लोर में धागे भर के डिफरेंस होता है.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull पे कितना टाइम हो गया अभी?
उतना पिया ही. मैं ज़्यादा स्टिंग पिया हूँ.
स्टिंग साला मीठा है.
वही मुझे अच्छा लगता है, पता नहीं क्यों. लाइक वो थोड़ा सा स्टिंग लिटरली थोड़ा सा जीभ में लगता है कुछ तो हो रहा है.
हाँ रास्पबेरी है ना.
हाँ बाकी तो ना बस खाली हैवी लगता है.
हमें नींद नहीं आती है तो बढ़िया लगता है. मैं वो पता पूरा चमचा भर के कॉफी खा गया था
ऐसे ही
पाउडर. 3 करोड़ दिन तक कुछ खा नहीं पाया मैं. ये VCT साला ऐसे नहीं लग रहा अरब थीम है. Connecting you to a very small spike and spike Verizon.com gaming. Cypher.
हाँ मैं 3 दिन से वर्कआउट शुरू किया. आज ब्रेक लिया.
ब्रेक ले. अच्छा वो खाना खा. प्रोटीन खा बहुत सारा.
खाना कम खा रहा हूँ. लाइक
कम मत खा. अच्छा खा.
और वो मैं भाई पूजा के लिए स्वीट आया था. मैं एक स्वीट का खाली आधा खाया और पूरा डब्बा भैया मम्मी.
आधी ये बात नहीं है. तेरे को वेट कम करना है तो कर. तेरा वेट वर्कआउट से बन जाएगा. मसल का बन जाएगा ना. ऐसा नहीं कि तेरा वेट है.
मसल नहीं, मुझे बस खाली वेट कम करना है. मसल चलता है.
वेट लॉस में फिर वही तेरे को कीटो वीटो करनी पड़ेगी,
देखना होगा।
फैट कम खाओ, कार्ब्स कम खाओ, प्रोटीन खाओ, फैट खाओ, हद से ज़्यादा मत खाओ। सेम ट्रॉफी, बट ट्रॉफी तो नहीं बना लेते।
उसमें बर्लिन लिखा है बस इस बार आई थिंक।
हाँ, और पर्पल की जगह ब्लू है।
Okay.
Beautiful trophy that our teams are fighting for. Now, I'm going to put you two on the spot here because at halftime, you were disappointed with the lack of things that Gambit were bringing. Bala, are you still disappointed with the way they play their attack side?
Really? Right off the bat, you're coming at me?
Yeah. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you.
Look, I honestly don't, like, yes, I was disappointed. After the map select, maybe I was just still tilted after seeing the agent select a little bit at halftime because the second half changed it completely for me, right? Like, the idea I was rolling around with my head in was maybe, you know, if they do something kind of like random, it's not really meta, it's not anything, they really don't play against the Brimstone, maybe you'll have NV underestimate it. And I think that rolled over to me because that was completely not what I expected in the second half. I didn't really think of the possibilities of what Red Cup
तो
could do,
बहुत
for
सी है
example.
लाइक मैं रिसेंटली देखा बहुत अच्छा लगा लाइक लेजिट इंसेप्शन लेवल शिट।
क्या था?
लिंक क्लिक
एनिमे?
हाँ लाइक चाइनीज है बट बहुत सही है।
चाइनीज
का भाई हाँ
लिंक क्लिक
LINK बेसिकली दो बंदे हैं। एक बंदा लाइक फोटोग्राफ्स लाइक इसमें थोड़ा सा पीछे वर्ल्ड है लाइक इतना मॉडर्न नहीं है, थोड़ा सा पीछे चले जा।
हाँ 90s।
उतना भी नहीं मतलब पर जब फोटोग्राफ्स यूज होते थे लाइक वो लेजेंड वाले
ठीक है
पेपर वाले ठीक है।
हाँ
तो तू वो उसमें लाइक एक बंदे का पावर है कि वो फोटोग्राफ के आगे का फ्यूचर थोड़ा सा देख सकता है ठीक है कोई भी टाइम पे। दूसरे बंदे का पावर है कि वो फोटोग्राफ के अंदर आ सकता है। सो ये लोग क्या करते हैं एक अपना दुकान खोले हैं नॉर्मल सेंटर फोटोशॉप लाइक डेवलपमेंट का जिसमें लोग एक्चुअली आके अपना लाइक पास्ट चेंज करवाना चाहते हैं। तो ये लोग पास्ट में जाके वो उनका बॉडी बन जाता है वो बंदा और ये बंदा फ्यूचर उसको लाइक गाइड करता है क्या करना है तुम्हें और ये लोग पास्ट चेंज करने का सोचते हैं। बट लाइक कुछ दिक्कतें आती है तो वही क्या है वो सब देखने के बारे में पूरा टाइमलाइन उतना टाइमलाइन नहीं बट टाइमलाइन एक ही मान ले।
नया निकला है क्या?
फ्यूचर चेंज हो सकता है हाँ नया आया
तो सब्ड वर्जन तो नहीं होगा?
2-3 महीने
डब नहीं
सब
होगा?
वर्जन है सब है डब नहीं है डब नहीं।
चल ठीक है फिर देखता हूँ। तू आज नारुतो का वो बोरुतो का एपिसोड देखा? बैरन मोड आ गया।
बोरुतो बहुत क्या
आज के एपिसोड में
आज का देख
द फक आर यू डूइंग मैन? इशी की आप चल रहा है।
बोरुतो नहीं देख रहा मैं भाई मैं वन पीस शुरू कर दिया बहुत मजा आ रहा है
मेरे को करना है।
और
कोड गेस कैसा है? बहुत रेट को सुना है मैंने।
कोड गेस पहले तो अभी फिलहाल खाली 2 एपिसोड देखा हूँ। थोड़ा फास्ट है और बहुत सीरियस टाइप का है। मुझे मेका उतना अच्छा नहीं लगता बट ये वाला अच्छा लग रहा है थोड़ा।
मेरे को मॉन्स्टर भी देखना है तो कंफ्यूज
भाई मॉन्स्टर तू देख इतना बड़ा इतना सही कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट है ना भाई लाइक बहुत सही स्टोरी है। बहुत स्लो है पर स्टोरी है पूरा वो
स्लो से
कुछ एक्शन वगैरह नहीं है स्टोरी बहुत अच्छा स्टोरी प्लॉट वगैरह।
जब एक्शन आने में देखा हूँ मैं ड्रैगन बॉल ना देखूं
ओके
मुश्किल से स्टोरी मिलती है उसमें।
ओके जब सोच रहे
देखते हैं एनिमे देखते हैं। एग्जाम खत्म हो तो बिल वॉच करेंगे।
होगा लाइक
14
अक्टूबर ना नवंबर अच्छा
कल से इंडक्शन
मेरा
चालू है
अक्टूबर 3rd में था।
गीतम को
उफ ओके गीतम के क्लासेस कर रहा है?
हाँ मतलब नहीं हुआ इंडिया तो क्या करूँ।
अच्छा अभी तक कुछ गीतम तो गया नहीं
मैं मतलब इसलिए गीतम को बैकअप रखा
नहीं सेम चीज़ है हम दोनों का, कोई एक कॉलेज बैकअप रख लो, अगले साल वापस ट्राई करो। अच्छा अगर इस बार नहीं हुआ तो
वही
अगर
मेरे को तो यार यही ना आर्मी करना है।
लवली ब्रो।
निकल जाऊं मैं बस यहाँ से, घुस जाऊं उस मॉल में।
फोन नहीं बात कर पाएगा बस।
चलता है यार, उस लाइफस्टाइल के लिए मैं कुछ भी रोक कर सकता हूँ।
FBI इसको जॉब दो प्लीज।
FBI की देगी मेरे को जॉब। आज देख रहा है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम गराज इज नॉट बीइंग वॉच्ड।
हाँ बे
यूजुअली गराज बहुत छोड़ देते हैं लोग, पता है। गराज इज ऑलवेज द इजीएस्ट टू एंटर ऑन हेवन।
फर्स्ट वाले राउंड पे भाई कोई बी पे था ही नहीं, 3 लोग ए पे थे, 2 लोग सी पे थे।
गराज एंड बी साइड हम लोग बहुत कम घुसते हैं, मतलब ए और सी घुसते हैं हम लोग यूजुअली।
भाई बी पे कोई घुसता नहीं होता ना, बी लाइक बहुत जल्दी कर लो ना तो आराम से हो जाएगा।
देखो बी साइड का बहुत सिंपल एग्जीक्यूट बताऊंगा। वाइपर की वॉल लो, पूरा राइट साइड
क्योंकि
से टर्न
लाइक
करो।
जनरली 2 तरफ से आएंगे।
हाँ इसलिए हम लोग को ऐसा एंगल क्लियर करना है कि हम लोग एक साइड क्लियर करें, वो क्लियर करते करते हम लोग सब क्लियर करके एंड देन साइड प्लांट करें। तो मान लो हम लोग पे सेज और वाइपर है
लाइक।
हाँ बोल।
हाँ वही देख, अगर एक सेंटिनल है उस बंदे को मिड डोर्स में विंडो पे डाल दे, वो फ्लैंक पे लाइक कुछ डाल देगा दोनों तरफ,
हाँ
ए वाला और सी वाला, और आगे देखेगा गराज पे। सिंपल 4 लोग आगे जाएंगे, एक लेफ्ट एक राइट एक प्लांट, एक बैक में पोजीशन लेके बैठ जाएगा बस।
सिंपल एग्जीक्यूट का क्या,
जहाँ पे लोग आए तो ट्रेड लेगा बैक वाला।
सिंपल बैक वाला मतलब फिर ड्यूएल करते ना।
हाँ प्लांट के बाद तो वो भी ट्रेड ले ही सकता है, पीछे भी आ सकता है।
प्लांट में दिक्कत क्या होती है ना, हम लोग सब कॉर्नर में जाके बैठ जाते हैं।
हाँ वही
ऐसी पोजीशन
कॉर्नर तो भाई स्पैम भाई होता है खाली। 100 चीज का भी भाई बी वाला प्लांट वुडन भाई
स्टील पागल हो गया था।
बहुत बुरा लगा, मारा लाइक कर नहीं पाया। पूछा किसी ने?
कितना कूल होलोग्राम है भाई।
वही लाइक हम लोग को दिखाने का तो सही दिखा रहा है, बेचारे वो लोग कुछ नहीं देख सकते।
मैं तो इनको भी दिख रहा होगा।
इतना टेक्नोलॉजी कहाँ आ गया कि लाइक होलोग्राम्स दिखाएंगे।
पागल है वो, होलोग्राम कब से आ गए हैं?
अबे इधर बीच में कुछ भी लाइक कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना नीचे, वहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं है। ये मैप का मान सकता हूँ मैं, मैप का हो सकता है स्क्रीन आई थिंक नीचे, बट आई डोंट थिंक होलोग्राम है। ओके क्या क्या है ये, क्या है ये? साइफर साइफर सेम कॉम्प। ओके
रीना नहीं यूज कर रहे बे।
ठीक है जेट भी चलता है।
स्पाई है ना इनका, स्पाई के साथ मुझे देखा यूज होता।
Yeah, we are into the Prime Gaming agent select now. Gia, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, you know,
सेंटिनल्स में कोई स्काई नहीं करता।
भाई 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 ये बंदा माउस लेफ्ट साइड से जा रहा है, लेफ्ट हैंड से।
वाइपर
हाँ अभी अभी देखा, नोटिस किया।
कौन बंदा?
उल्टा एनवी से कोई एक था, रुक वो इंडियन जैसा दिखने वाला बंदा।
अच्छा
थोड़ा
वो है ना, क्या नाम है इसका? शेडोज आई थिंक।
You know, Sean, he said he's ready to go home. How about you? How are you feeling?
एनवी का था ना, एनवी का एफएनएस है।
बस देख देख तू देख वो भाई कीबोर्ड एकदम
अबे कीबोर्ड लोग ऐसे रखते हैं, बोल रहा हूं ना, एकदम चिपका के वर्टिकल। राइट हैंड व्यू कर रहा है।
या मैन वही ओए नहीं मैं लेफ्ट देखा था, कोई एक बंदा लेफ्ट यूज कर रहा था, रुक कहीं तो था।
Isn't this just the question? How bad does Envy want this now? They've just been upset on the map.
How bad मतलब क्या के जीतना तो सबको है।
Right, map 2, solid map 1. That's why we're all ready for map 1 to be the slugfest that it was. UTs are plenty. Now map 3, we're back in the more normal realm, but a more even affair here.
This for me is the
बंदे ऊपर देख, नीचे क्या देख रहा है? खुदा अच्छा मूव कर रही है।
ज़्यादा शाय है।
You got to take into account that there's a momentum element.
Oh, okay.
What?
Momentum isn't really stopping because look
शुरू हो
what
गया
Gambit's doing. They're just
What the
stacking
fuck?
trades.
Is Envy trash or what?
Down on the frags, crashes
Who
at the
stacks
end,
on swords?
purely punished. As FNS is putting a 1v3.
रोटेट आई थी क्या पूरी?
He's read it correctly.
पता नहीं बस खाली स्टार्ट हो गया, वो लोग दिखाए
Same,
स्टार्ट का पार्ट।
same. Ah man, good read.
Not gonna be lazy about it, but he's been noted, he's been seen, he's been caught, and Gambit carry on as they left off.
Man, Envy just I cringed hard. देखना नेस्ट पे क्या स्टैक क्यों है? You spam and you get kills over there.
Again, we can talk about Haven being an anomaly and actually being very, very uncharacteristic. I can't.
Spike भी लगा भाई मेरे को तो उठा लो। मैंने क्या किया भाई?
Again, a very, very quick start for Gambit.
He is on Marshall again. I think we'll see something sick. क्या?
स्पाइक उतना लोग लाइक उठाते नहीं प्रो में, लाइक लेके रख देते हैं।
टैक्टिकल विंस
अगर मर गए आगे तो वही
टैक्टिकल विंस ज्यादा होता है। ऑब्जेक्टिव विंस 2 थे गैम्बिट के रास्ते में। Man. Oh, ये on the Marshall किल निकाल ली इसने। पता था तेरे को। मेरा डॉगी, मैं भी ऐसे करता हूँ। I'm so sexy.
भाई मैं नोजी को देखा, नोजी भाई कुत्ता उल्टा चला रहा था। और सीधा कोई एक बंदा मर गया था, लाइक मरने के बाद किल इफेक्ट आया ना, वो लाइक जेड वाला उड़ रहा है, कुत्ता उल्टा करके आगे पीछे कर रहा था उसके सामने। नो व्हाट इट इज।
हाँ।
Still utility, still the angle for Shados.
सेव क्या कर रहा है?
The fuck are you saving? A Spectre?
गन नहीं मिलेगा, गन ढाके से मर। स्पाइक के पास रहे, कम से कम स्पाइक से ही मर जा। स्पाइक से मरेगा, गुड सही है प्लान। ये वाला चेंज मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, लाइक सेव करने पे वाला चेंज बहुत अच्छा लगा। सेव करने पे तुम्हारा लाइक मनी तुम्हें हाफ मिलेगा, लाइक खाली 1000 मिलेगा। ये चेंज बहुत सही है।
अगर मतलब जो फालतू से खरीदते रहते हैं ना, उनका कुछ नहीं होगा। You need to be saving a lot.
They are normally methodical, slow, clinical players, similar to Na'Vi. You know, that CIS look to it that is so characterized by how they approach this. But this has been a complete flip.
सोच Na'Vi Valorant team बना ले अपनी।
The first one forward. Yates on the side, good angle to play with. I don't know how they're going to get around this. It's maybe the Seekers
they'll win on their skills.
Right now, Morgan close that gap. Marv keeps the arms.
चलो नाइस। समझ में नहीं आया क्या हुआ, बहुत जल्दी हुआ।
एनवी ये ने बहुत बढ़िया होल्ड किया, ये और विक्टर ने।
ये दो लोग को मारा, दो 3 को मारा, 2 को मारा, एक को तो मार्शल से किल किया ना।
हाँ। The only guy on the Z Phantom is Marvin. बट सबने वो नहीं लगाई, और इसने FNS और मार्क ने लगाई सिर्फ।
confidence
नहीं
will
वाली
just continue to
Phantom.
boom. Now, the problem is though, if you're Envy, you now have to
That's
So-
utility
so
early,
trash.
those early, weird, aggressive, stacked up pushes. But if it is more of a default, more standard
वो
approach,
छोड़ ना
it's
nats
different.
खाली
However, already you can see the
default वाला
investigation from Gambit leading
default
to
नहीं
Zen.
मतलब
They do have a
अजीब
little
सा
towards Rebel,
Prism,
players
Prism.
working their way up.
मेरा वाला बे
The exchange
Prism
comes
skin.
from middle. Looks like Envy wants back.
वही no kill effect
अबे अच्छा
oof
खेल रहा
nice
हो।
lovely
But well shot down by
बिल्कुल
Granny.
distracting नहीं है वैसा लगता है one tap कर सकते हो उसके साथ
Progress though on this side, we saw that earlier.
okay
Counterbalances perfectly now. Nats
सिंगुलैरिटी और प्राइम के साथ ये दिक्कत है पट 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 आवाज आती है तो समझ नहीं आता वन टैप कैसे करें
aware of it, he absolutely is.
He's locked on. It just felt like he knew that the entire time. And obviously, he just got
man
consideration.
the
But
fucking
खाली इधर
straight
उधर मरे जा रहे हैं
the spike can now come across.
1v1 हार रहे हैं बेट क्या
Just gotta
करोगे
make sure that no one's going to springboard quickly through those vents. No one was, so Redguard can get a plant now.
come on and we can do it
Planting open for Heaven.
put it back
As
into
we
it
see, obviously. it's,
अरे स्नो
now the retake's going to take some time to
Okay.
get around here.
And this becomes problematic actually because there's only one member of Envy and it's FNS to potentially.
स्पाइक प्लांट के बाद कितना टाइम रहता है 30 seconds
30
ना आई थिंक
seconds I think 1 minute होता है I think नहीं?
1 minute oh okay
1 minute या 45 seconds होता है I think.
Yeah, the timing's great here. Chronicle can't get it. Crashies finds him. Now timing is of the essence, and Redguard's got a dirty angle to play with.
The
second
fucking
was going to come
waves.
through, but no. Victor holds his nerve, and that is exactly what Envy needed. It's not clean, it's not pretty, but it will be job done. Second on the board for Envy now.
They're going to have that blaze storm line crashes as well with the Viper's pit, so situation to be in actually, considering it's all tied up and you get to think back to the Seekers being invested. I think Nats now has Neural left online.
खेलेगा ना Valorant
That's where I think they're potentially
हाँ
struggling.
आएंगे बाकी सब
नो इक्वल पूछ रहा था
Yeah, it's Redgar and Chronicle
अच्छा
away from theirs as well. Rifles across again, no opportunity to kind of
नो इक्वल बुला रहा था नो इक्वल सही है यार मस्त है
मस्त है क्या
ब्लफ मास्टर के साथ पर उतना नहीं खेल रहे ब्लफ और पिज्जा वो लोग चले गए बस नो इक्वल है फिलहाल के लिए
उनको क्या हुआ
नहीं बस एलिजिबल थी क्या दोनों
हाँ अबे नहीं एनवी वनरेबल था क्रैशी Oh, Crashy 3 लेगा भाई Crashy is not trashy
for this, as now Nats is the only one alive. They did invest a little behind it. It wasn't huge for Gambit. It's more the approach that they came with. It was purely
come on the one tap come on
towards Heaven and then
the eagle the eagle
Flawless
well played Envy well played Envy
Purely an MVP that round.
flawless नहीं एक round है
Utility is perfect.
हाँ वही फ्लॉलेस उड़ा दिया वही
2 or 3 in quick succession to tie him up. Still find
यही
that
देख
Defo
देख,
desperate
देख।
to get in here.
हाँ वो दोनों थे वो
Just
लगे
how
हुए
desperate.
हाँ लेकिन ये वो था क्या कहते हैं
Second,
Concussed.
Redgar again desperate.
हाँ वो भी है
ये लोग वो वाइपर की पेट से वो थे
Now,
Vulnerable.
Redgar rifles. 2 ultimates to
I
talk about will be
think so.
online now.
वाइपर और उसका वो भी
लेकिन वो तो एस्ट्रा खुद हुई थी ना उनके एस्ट्रा ने इसको किया
Again,
था
Gambit set up a little weird. It's 2 on either side. Almost
Wow.
anticipation of
लॉल
possession, but Mark
oh man
Defo on the back of that Cosmic Divide going up.
Shados has to respect it too.
लॉल
You looked like you wanted to maybe try and consider a trade or a little bit of impact. But what we're looking at is an open site. FNS, I think, just got the alarm bell ringing.
Ah!
He just gets absolutely swung on by Nats.
Nice.
Backline,
Nah.
good for one. The second not going to happen for him. Chronicle on the trade out. Ult comes up. And now the spike
that's how you are it
planted. Seekers up yet for Victor. Can't quite clear out, but he can.
बहुत अजीब सा लड़ लग रहा है मिनी मैप
Try and
पे
get everyone back situated if required. He's going to lead the way. Flash can be back up in 4 seconds, so he'll have a second to work with.
हे भगवान
He wants to lead this 3v3 post.
सेक्सेट का नया सीजन देखा
That's huge.
किसका
Will
मैं
maintain B main control.
आज शाम को तो घर आया हूँ
Okay,
आदि
the flash to the back of the side just to double check. I'm really happy to see
कोई
that.
नहीं
Chronicle, what can you do with this? So there's the
देख
divide.
ओह
On an island, gets a fade away on
Oh,
Victor.
no, no,
Pops
no,
down to
no, no,
utility.
no, no,
Shados is quite close, though. He's closed the gap
Oh,
already.
no,
Fighting
no.
crashes.
लॉल
1v1,
लॉल
Shados is working with so little
come on we
impact.
can do it अबे यार
अपने ही अल्टी वजह से मर गया ओके
As Gambit right back into things, Envy looked like they'd had the answers for the last couple of rounds.
बेकार अल्ट किया बे
3-0 it's gonna be 3-0
Good game, नहीं, sorry,
Gather a
marked.
little bit of information with Shados playing so deep in B main. The Viper's bit buys up so much time. It's the perfect way for this to play out. And again, actually, the Cosmic Divide, I've got to say it, with it coming down to a 1v1,
Reflex
almost
bumper.
becomes a benefit for Shados, right?
Yes.
It gives him a pocket to play in.
oh
So another.
No man, ये देख के बुरा लगता
Again,
है
it comes
यार.
down to an awkward 1v1, but he wins it out.
So Red Bull can't come through for the two to get it all tied back up 3-3. But again, I want to talk about that mental game because Envy, I want to keep my eyes on you. I want to see how well you do to bounce back again. All these kind of things thrown into your face. But Defo, going to take a lot of space.
Amazing molly वहाँ पर ऐसे
है ना? No.
Way deep.
Oh!
What?
What
You're
the
going to
fuck,
want to
dude?
beat Yay? Alright. I don't understand what is going on. Crash, you took a huge
What
flyer.
the
Now
fuck
he
is
comes
happening?
towards the other side.
Crazy.
But
एक सेकंड वापस बैक है मुझे लग रहा है.
The Seeker's going to confirm
Refresh
so much
करने का
attendance,
देख.
but what a weird round. 3v3, let's take stock of things. Spike is
एक सेकंड बहुत कुछ हो रहा है.
on this side. An interesting position.
Found you.
The possibility. Marv is en route.
हुआ.
उसको NVFNS.
Good read, sees the barrel, he knows he's in trouble. And actually Red goes out with Dime as well. I don't
Nice.
understand it. Victor does so well to trade back in to bring this
You
into
can
a
do it, you can
1v2.
do it,
Red Guard's
Edgar. I
HP is
trust
a
you.
problem. It's 47, and
You are so
Victor's
bad.
eyes are trained on it.
Beautiful setup there as well.
Fucking trash.
Marvin, really complimentary angles to peek as soon as that contact comes through.
यार FNS मेरा बंदा sad हो
Getting
रहा है
a
वो.
double challenge
देख
by
छोटा
Nasa
सा.
Critical there, unfortunately, is for a split second line up
कोई नहीं.
behind that poison orb.
Cypher है वो hold नहीं कर पा रहा
Again, so
बंदा.
much pressure built by that split coming through. Again, the Seekers
Cypher अगर mid
अच्छा
setup करेगा
ऊपर
तो
तो
क्या
रहा
होगा?
easier for them, but at least it's. I mean, the flash was
Wire
perfect,
टूटेगा.
unfortunately crashes.
Mid setup पे कभी किसी ने try किया है?
Blind by it. Here, Gambit. Pistols, SMG, and the Blade Storm. Actually, it's going to be another fast piece.
Yeah. But to be fair, Envy have done quite well.
They fucking shot the bird through the cage.
Heaven last time, but this is a lot of work just thrown down towards FNS. He's going to have to just play his life.
अबे
कोई bird का आवाज सुन के लग रहा है.
आदि तो देखा वो
Maybe not so worried. He's played by his back.
पीछे गया ना.
उसके स्मोक वाइपर के स्मोक के अंदर साइफर का केज और वायर था
CT.
तो सब वाइपर का पिट खुला ना स्मोक खुला ना तो केज दिखा नहीं और साइफर की वायर दिखी
He's just going to put his body on the line and he loses it. Nats with
हम
the right
पिट गए बंदे वहां पे
61 in a dream in a 1v3. HP
हाँ मैं कुछ बोल रहा था
but now
बात
he
मैं
knows.
भूल
Now
गया.
they know everything and Marv was by his side. Envy. These are
मैं भूल गया अभी क्या बोलना वाला था.
They are controlling them and they need this to get
You are
cleaner and
gay.
cleaner and cleaner. More confidence building off the back.
Yeah, it talks about map one and Envy being able to, you know, slow
शायद
FNS
से replay से कुछ
down
याद
the
आएगा.
pace in a lot of rounds, but here Gambit again leaning heavily on the
अबे
successes from
remote ले
Haven, I
लिया.
guess, just trying
हाँ
to kind of commit to these. And again, talk about the competition.
गैम्बिट की तो आदत है यार एनवी मैं चाहता हूँ जीत जाए पर मेरे को और तो मैच ही देखना
They're all in pieces, right? They're committed pieces. Once the smoke
खत्म कर
बहुत लंबा हो रहा है भाई.
down to find something else to rely on.
तो गैम्बिट ले लेगी हेवन पे जैसे लिया ना गैम्बिट ने ये ले लेगी फिर से
भाई उनका ही मैच ऊपर से लाइक डिफेंस में उड़ाएगा बहुत.
जब तक 4 या 2-3 राउंड की लीड नहीं मिलती ना किसी टीम को हमेशा ये अपॉर्चुनिटी रहती है कि हम लोग रीड कर सकते हैं सामने वाला क्या किया है एंड कम बैक कर सकते
हैं.
पर टेबल बहुत बड़ा है मस्त है.
हाँ देख कितना सेक्सी है
भाई बहुत थिक.
भगवान
Options are there. So I feel like Gambit just has so much freedom to play.
केबल
with.
मैनेजमेंट ठीक लॉल.
So many maps in the pocket.
अबे है ही कितनी केबल पे
Maybe we try something a bit riskier here. We can go for this. We
वो
can go
भी
for that.
है.
Whereas Envy.
आई थिंक इनका जो पीसी है वो डेस्क के अंदर
दिख रहा है फिर भी नीचे से. इसके अंदर नहीं वो नीचे था राइट साइड में छोटा सा.
हाँ क्या
But as close as these rounds
हाँ
have been, they
तब
have
पे
been
था.
rifle rounds. They've been winning. They've been keeping it.
nothing flashy that's good
This has been a substantially better look for Envy.
भाई मेरे को नींद आ रही
Potentially
है
the gateway back in. The doorway is now open.
मुझे भी आ रहा है भाई. हाँ बहुत टाइम से स्क्रीन देख रहा हूँ ना तो इसलिए नींद आ रहा
वही वही
The light armor
है. और कुछ कर नहीं रहा बस खाली देख रहा हूँ बैठ के.
takeaways that they can't get on.
व्हाट डू यू मीन तू कुछ कर रहा
The
है
issue for Gambit is there
हमें
are
करने का मन नहीं कर
पर
रहा
नहीं
around
कर.
the edges. And yay.
नहीं बस कुछ कर नहीं रहा बस
Yeah, big
देख
man.
रहा हूँ
ah man the fact that he can take 1 kill over there is just so sexy
Gonna punish that pick and now get it to a 4v4.
स्मोक से निकल के मार दिया.
what the fuck
मरना तो था ही बट
Bring the vibes a bit away. Marv actually wise to the fact he could have crept up.
उफ.
Again, we'll confirm.
envy is not looking
ये
good
हो
in
गया
my
बट
opinion
3-3.
Towards A main. Victor,
gambit ले लेगी round
considering pushing through there, but
gambit पे flash है smoke 2 हैं
गया गया एक्स्ट्रा गया.
this will be A site.
ठीक मेरा रिलोड.
It's a hard position to
No. Oh, what the fuck, bro?
I mean, I feel like Shalos didn't even really think there was a player there. He was like, I'll kill you anyway. And now the spike's en route, and as yes, Marv was a little bit deeper in there, so he could have maybe bought time for rotations if he'd found that first pick, but that's not the case. Now the rest of them, which is FNS and Victor, have very little step towards this site. So again, some of these picks are going to be incredibly hard to work out. FNS.
हार गए ये पोजीशन अच्छा नहीं है
His way back through spawn. Chronicle waiting, and he's happy to greet him. So FNS takes that first step.
इतनी तो
हाँ बस फुट्स आ गया पहले
Definitely will be. Now they know where he is. And Spike planted very nicely for Gambit. This looks like a bit of a sewn up round. FNS.
अबे बहुत अच्छा मारा बे लाइक
Reflex.
रिफ्लेक्स फ्लिक जो भी है
Fully in there. Red guard, you see it again, once the smoke pops on the screens, they immediately divert their attention back towards that flank. It's why Chronicle absolutely posted.
हाँ ये भाई
उसका जंप शेयर देखा बंदे का ये का जंप शेयर what the fuck
Control that.
Tres people.
I mean, it's very hard. I do want to think about Ye as well in this, because it's hard to put yourself as that. Well, I'll just try and make a play.
भाई मिड में जब 3-4 लोग पीक देते हैं
that's an off gone. That's going to be maybe something recovered.
हाँ वो देखने का मन नहीं कर रहा बट देखना है मुझे
Laps down. For now, so Ye sitting literally deeper. He is still towards, you know.
आवाज करके निकलो
He's
ये
not
बॉय
that far off it.
Good job.
Just not going walkabouts. He's not pushing those extremities as much. Playing a little bit more dedicated towards middle. A bite. Rough on either side. That's still the Spectre and then Victor, something similar in a Bulldog for FNS. So no one's economy in the perfect place. But Nats, I mean, he's just been walking this way the entire time.
Crash is going to be on rafters here. Again, it's another double stack. They're going to swing this together. Actually, flash perfect for Heaven as well. Look at this. It's just absolute precision on the side of Gamma. That's fine first. Nats will fall.
लग गया
Provide in response actually from Red Guard.
I think
Enemy निकालेगी
well
round.
with the dog.
नहीं आया गैम्बिट निकालेगी
Lurking around the backside of B. Now that's where the spike actually is. So this could be a really
गैम्बिट
good
में
play
रीड है
game.
गैम्बिट
ये
में
Claimed by Victor. That's why
ये
they have
अल्ट
hit
किसका है एक
rotations. That way
सेकंड
they haven't let over.
हाँ ये
Oh,
ओके
गैम्बिट का है।
गैम्बिट का ठीक है
That one bit of info
भाई
filtering through has made a big
वही
difference.
सोच रहा था ये ऐसा अल्ट किया तो मैं दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा गैम्बिट हाँ अच्छा किया गैम्बिट के लिए
FNS now sees it. He knows what's coming as well.
check that corner check that corner
Feeling that fire starting to burn. Flash comes in. It's a good flash too.
no
FNS
Gambit
lock it up. Two
you're
big kills with
cringe
Victor to follow. Leaving Defo who was on that
Wait,
flank.
wait.
Excuse me, 7 seconds of time. Surely not. It's a 1v3. There's no way he's going to be given even any more opportunities.
ये कर तो नहीं
He's done
सकता
what he
बट
can.
मार
Made a bit
देगा
of impact.
एक को तो मारेगा
Round. It's all been over.
wow
Yep.
man crashes you're good I mean crashes बोल रहा हूँ F डेफो
डेफो
क्या मारा है भाई डेफो ने well played डेफो well played
हाँ मुझे याद है वही क्या बोलना आया था ये जो स्काई जो फ्लैश कर रही है और वो मार रहे हैं ना लाइक फ्लैश को बर्ड्स जो चिल्ला रहे हैं स्क्रीम्स इन पेन
sad sky noises
वही हाँ नहीं वो वाला तो सुनाया था नेवर माइंड ओपन अप द स्काई हाँ
Brim smiles.
What the dog doing?
The dog doing?
Oh wow, parkour.
Good setup.
This is looking so messy.
I'm not
and now
men.
we're gonna have the
I'm
Cities
not
guys think
female.
how much time they have to maybe get the
What are
spike
you,
point, get into
Pablo?
trickier post-farm positions. And now from Heaven, two come through. Yay and FNS. He's catching him on the way out. That's massive.
Yes. Yes, so good, man.
Now when does he pull the trigger? It's now. He
It's
gets
so
presented
cringe,
with an
Envy.
opportunity as FNS put in a dire scenario. Gambit do it again.
Dude, they're losing rounds and they should be winning.
They're 50 hard again.
Every opportunity they could find. This game, I thought this was going to be enemies. I saw a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence starting to build up. And Gambit are right back in there, breaking them down.
I mean, Gambit
ये बंदी मुझे अभी लॉल क्यों
really
भेजी
kind of disorganized.
ओके भूल गया
Again, I'm not
ए
entirely sure.
सुबह कुछ उसके स्टोरी पे रिप्लाई किया था
I didn't know if Victor had a
छोड़
rifle, but he
कुछ
lost
नहीं एक बंदा है भाई लाइक
and at that point,
टीवी में मुझे पता नहीं था वो बंदी उसको जानती है वो लोग साथ में
and they're
घूमने गए थे फिर मेरे को याद है वो ये बंदा डीमोल कर
What the fuck are these guys doing? Why are they pushing him?
अबे 2 बार क्यों मर गए वे
वही
2 लोग क्यों गिर गए
क्या
ये क्यों अबे उसका स्मोक है
एनवी मैच फिक्स किया है मैं बता रहा हूँ
अबे उसका स्मोक का मतलब ही है तुम्हारा व्लॉग करना निकलोगे मरोगे
Of course you're gonna hold the smoke if you do this. क्या कहते हैं Marvel is solo carrying envy.
Yeah, please, because I don't know where this is going. It could not be
Marvel नहीं Marvel carry कर रहा है
No, it could not. The scoreline says 6-6, but Kakuka, do you feel like that was a 6-6 half? Because Envy, they had a good momentum going into it.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like when
देखा जाता है Envy ने अच्छा hold किया है attack based map
टेबल मस्त है
gambit ने मतलब अच्छा
जो
किया
बहुत That's what
बढ़िया है
most rounds were about, and especially this last rounds where Gambit
Okay, I know what I'm going to do after the stream today,
and just
tonight.
crash onto sides, bring in the chaos as Panse
Well,
Hyper
you know.
we're saying. We get a 6-6.
टेबल देखेगा
I think the thing that's missing too is
Okay. I can't get over the fact man मुझे बस मेरे मन में अभी तक वही चल रहा है तभी देख रहा हूँ
Same bro,
situation
same.
where it's a 2 versus 3 and there's a flanking coming from Shadows. It's a perfect timing situations that Gambit is really playing well with.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the things that have impressed me about Gambit is, for example, actually we saw it on round 9. You know, Envy, they're bringing this double controller composition, which is allowing them to place these Viper's walls in mid and use their Astra Stars elsewhere on the sites themselves, and yet it's just not deterring Gambit from pushing forward. They want to push into the B side, or in round number 9, where they use their Viper's wall over on A as well as a Viper's pit, and Nats's positioning over there was so perfect to bring Crashies down and give them that opening they needed. So they're ignoring the fact that there's all this controller utility, which would be enough to stop other teams.
To be fair, I expected this to be, stronger by Gambit because they chose to pick this split over Icebox. They decided to leave that for the 5th map. So I was kind of expecting that it was going to be like peeking freeze against G2. And I'm kind of cold, but I'm still hoping for defense.
टेंशन मत ले 3-0 जाएगा Gambit 3 attack में शेरॉन निकाल के डिफेंस कर लेगी 6-12 I'm calling 6-12
Even more on this attack side when it comes to
6-13
side with FNS using his Viper wall.
इतना भी नहीं
मेरे को लग रहा है वो
and just continuously go at that, try to get those.
चल ठीक है ना तेरा ना मेरा 13-8
Well, it is 6-6.
अबे ये क्या कुछ खरीद थोड़ी है
It's kind of impossible to call this one.
13-8 जीतेगी Gambit जीतेगी 13-8
ये मान सकता हूँ चलो थोड़ा
Envy
बहुत
शायद
फनी लग रहा है सबसे पहले GTA गेम का याद आ रहा है पहले जो ग्रैंड थेफ्ट ऑटो होता था GTA 3 ऐसा ही था
calling Envy पिस्टल जीतेगी Envy पिस्टल जीतेगी
You've got to prove to us, Envy, how bad do you want it?
पिस्टल जीत सकते
Gambit are in touching distance now.
Okay, I change my answer.
Everybody committed right now. That's it.
No.
F अरे यार 3 लोग पड़े थे
Chronicle will have to give this up.
I love this
ये मरेगा ये
I like that. I like that EA was willing to put himself on the line a little here, try and get a little bit more information.
Why the one?
And there's 3 of them stacked on this. EA loses the first.
अबे
fight,
तीन लोग क्या है?
Defo now.
Fucking
This is as
cringe.
clean as I wanted. This is 2 players now trying to deal with 1.
हर जगह
Where's the
3
rest of
लोग
this
क्यों
hit?
हैं इनके
Nats
लिए?
just got marved. FNS, Victor and Crashes, what's going on here? Victor, back of sight, big flash. Oh, he walks into Nats. And Shados is there. And now a 1v2. And the spike gets tapped. They know they're going to be sitting this now.
मार कैसे रहे मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा इतना जल्दी
Nats sees him. Defo gets off the spike. Crashes on the
जीत गया Envy
He's
पिस्टल
gonna
जीत
pull his
गई
way around. Defo has to hold his breath and try and wait it out.
No.
I can't believe what I'm
अरे
seeing. It's down to the wire, but Defo's gonna get it.
अरे यार तो सुना नहीं था क्यों पीक
Envy
लिया
have got to be in shambles. Gambit take the first step. After what I thought was a great start, I liked that CT pressure, but it went to pieces.
So the problem being now with a round like that, it knocks the wind out of Envy. They tried to get right back in the driving seat, and it's completely picked apart by Gambit. Again, just look at how effective Gambit are when they stack up and play these trades. Defo there, again, not an awful lot to do, 17 HP, he has to come through and challenge. He knows the half diffuse has come through already. Really awkward scenario. Once again, Envy will stack up. Only has 3 this time.
थक गए एनवी लग रहा है
intention initially.
हाँ exactly.
बहुत
Chronicle towards top side around. Just going
Good
for the
side पे
very
आना.
similar to before. Red guard trying to get a punish. Crash. He's taking
बोल
one.
दो
दोनों
बार वो
टीम के
कैंप से
साइड
लाइक एवर बहुत
Nicely isolated. Gonna just soften.
हाँ
FNS
क्या
now
बल्ले
down
ने
to about
बोला
half
है
HP. This is clean. Very clean.
Holy
work from Gambit. You see
अच्छा
that synergy. You see the
ओके never
utility
mind मैं
work
भूल गया
between the
सेव
two.
है बट फिर भी बहुत अच्छा मार
flawless round, flawless
Of
round.
Envy is
flawless
working towards
flawless
middle. Marv now.
Okay.
Possible
Fucking-
scenario. given
नो अरे नो
yes,
उसको
Nats
क्यों
will be waiting on the other
क्यों
side.
क्लिप बनाना
The spray. He knows that there's a player so close by. And
Eh?
peekaboo. It's going to be a clean second round here for Gambit.
4 will survive. 4 weapons carried across as well.
clean okay
How Envy will adjust.
I don't call
their
it
first
clean but
purchase
okay.
in.
मेरे को लग रहा है 36 हो जाएगा.
Other than that, utility usage there.
अबे नहीं
They
अभी
make.
बाई है 7 होगा देख 8-7 होगा फिर उसके बाद देखेंगे
Feelers in terms of the
I
second
don't
key thing to
know,
know
bro.
on the back of that round.
Force
Nats
game
अबे
बोल
उन पे
रहे हैं ना.
स्पेक्टर्स है बे
invest in utility and ropes.
अबे वाइपर का बॉल नहीं उन पे एंट्री कैसे लेंगे
Sit
वो?
with Shados over towards A. So switch up on the side of Gambit.
क्या बोल रहे तू वाइपर का बॉल ही है फर्स्ट है
This one
नहीं लिए
big
वो,
rounds
सिर्फ
for Envy
वो
as
लिए,
well, because
Spitfire.
again, you've got to convert this here. Just the bonus against you, Gambit. Getting a little looser with it. Happy to push up, take risks for the rewards. Not there to
Spitfire.
follow
Okay,
things
okay.
with a good opener
Hold on,
towards
hold
that B site. Spike's not collected yet though, so that's gonna be FNS.
स्पिटफायर अच्छा सॉरी स्पेक्टर आई मीन
He should be dealt with by
जो भी
crashes. Not
Oof,
that's a
oof,
problem.
big oof.
Couple of issues
अबे,
starting to rear, but
हम
the
लोग का
spike
बाई
was
राउंड है
planted.
क्या कर रहे हो
To see this post.
Come through
पूरी
different
टीम बी में
ends of
चली गई.
Envy,
गैम्बिट पागल है
deeper
क्या?
and deeper here, trying to get aggressive.
No.
ये भी
Take a
3-3
tag, but back away, leave
इसका
game.
मार
दो बैक सिटी के तो दो साइड खेल रहे.
in spawn.
Good collection from Marv. It's the flash, but all the way from the
शेरिफ
angle
टूटा
cleanly
हुआ
enough.
है ओके
मार पूरे दोनों लेगा मार.
She has to turn it, respects it, but the trade comes
Nice,
out. The
nice.
numbers heavily favoured now towards Envy.
वही देख
Standing, they want to keep this
8-7
as clean as they can, keep as many rifles up.
अबे डुएबल था यार.
Punished on 3, only
Envy.
2 alive, so the economy
Head
might
मार
be a little
देता
worse
तो
for
हो
them, but
जाता.
it's not the end of the
वही,
world. They
वही.
just need rounds on the board here.
And that's big again in terms of the expected timeline here. Potentially Gambit flipped that and they're on double digits. So
अब मारेगा
a crucial round to say the least for Envy.
अभी रेड कार्ड पॉप ऑफ करेगा बता रहा
Again,
हूँ.
going to force
Okay.
a repurchase at least on.
देखते हैं.
Do manage to get 4 rifles.
किधर है डिफेंस में ये रहा
Finesse, but play deep anyway. Potentially, if anybody does push this, might actually get himself an advantageous 1v1.
Heaven
But
kill, right,
another
okay.
variation here.
Duck is on the off.
That's over on B site.
कहाँ बैठाएगा
वो मैं
इसको?
अभी देखा हूँ
ए में बैठाएगा. साइफर निकलेगा
ए
A
ए
में.
ए
Swing together, start working.
Bad push.
Spike
Conceal.
has
He
seized
sees everything, and now
Oof,
he's going to find
डर
everything off the back of Chronicle. They've set
Spam,
them up for
spam,
success. It was a
शुरू.
trap
Gambit
laying in
बाप
wait,
रे.
and now Six
Gambit
get
पकड़ा
to
गया.
try and levy this out, give them a way back through here, 'cause now they've got problems. FNS, though, great positioning. They
Good,
crunch
good,
towards
good.
heaven. There's the aggressive envy we
FNS
need
को
to
मान
see.
लिया, हाँ.
There's the team to take the fights. Flash not going to go deep enough. FNS just jiggling on the corner. Some whiffs of the flashes. It ain't good enough. Red car now presented a 1v3. He's going to get 1. 30 HP.
waves on the flashes
हाँ man क्या होता है घटिया लाइक किया बंदे ने.
Chronicle finding 2 openers in this round. Goal will come creeping.
ओहो
Envy are
एक
gonna
ओके
challenge this
एक
play.
है
उधर से
Red Guard going to retrieve the operator, but FNS will hear this again. With no armory on Victor or FNS, expect them to peel all the way away from this. Going to give away any more in terms of the economy. Again, look at the ultimates now on the left side of your screen. Envy effectively tapped out. Yeah, they're about 4K.
वो समझ नहीं आ रहा है कैम ऑन क्यों क्या कैम ऑन करके लाइक क्या देखता है उधर पीछे तो जा नहीं सकता उतने टाइम पे
पता नहीं.
मजे के लिए मान सकता हूँ.
Just sitting in a camera from the start of the round, and Gambit have these beautiful set pieces around. They're just 2 pieces of utility there.
It's so well considered though, and I love how they play around it. But
Finesse.
to Envy bring this into
8-8. Envy's looking good.
it's a little weird. It's a little
And Gambit पे पैसा नहीं.
yet it's missing maybe 1 rifle.
एक ऑफ है बट देखते हैं क्या होगा.
Why is Sky open? What the fuck? Literally the worst player for a knock.
If you're a Gambit fan here,
Go
definitely
ahead.
also join that list too with the ult now coming through.
Find you based on now. Nats will show to the spy cam.
ये ऑफ पे ये निकालेगा पिक निकलेगी एक की बहुत बढ़िया.
Privy to the fact there may be another counter being on the back of that. Definitely swing ahead of this. Does not
Wow.
He's gonna find Ye too. That's a huge
Didi, क्या की?
such a difference maker sometimes for these
The soccer
envy
is doing
rounds,
it.
but now Redgar, can he do something too? What's, it's just like, what the hell is going on? Chronicles there as well, waiting for that combination to come through. And I mean, FNS is deep in this, and he's been great at threading the needle, but gets revealed. They now know this position that's come in, and Chronicle going to be forced to handle it. He does, and now that's two huge misses and two huge problems presented for Envy. Marv's in no man's land. He's got the very right player. Can't find a cleave.
Nice.
He loses it. Chronicle, the beast through the vents, is now Victor, and Crashy. He's left in pieces.
Come on, go for the flawless. Fuck you, man. क्या हुआ जी?
Do you have some magic for us here? Because you're going to need a pin.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
Breaks the heart and gets it for Gambit.
on the back of just the operator brought into this, a shorty, a blade storm. It's nothing pretty, but Gambit able to stop Envy in this round.
Wow.
Cam made it interesting, that's for sure.
Wow. Wow.
There's a world where I thought, yeah, he's going to find that. When I thought Redguard's on operator as well, it's such an awkward peak there.
It's such a good round, man. I love it.
Effect. Frenzy and
called it for 13.
He has his blade storm again. Expect FNS to sit very deep.
आने दे 13
to try and make use of that pistol.
आएगा 39. साला मैं काली
तो हो जाएगा.
Garage.
नहीं तो हो जाएगा.
Coming in too, so that's quite interesting. Could be a
nice.
One trade
Wow.
find the pick towards
Okay.
No, what the fuck? Check the corners.
Still being a problem.
What are you doing, Envy?
एक बार भी नहीं देखा भाई.
Damage Shados. He's living on borrowed time, but Ye now gets challenged down. Shados wins against FNS and Envy fall like flies. Gambit. This is now on the verge. Envy need to stop the rot, or this is over. Gambit are now on the verge, winning this out.
मैं उनका सेव राउंड भी था जी नहीं?
हाँ सेव था थोड़ा. अबे इमेजिन हम लोग हैक कर रहे लाइक जस्ट अभी राउंड शुरू हुआ. हम पांचों उधर है, हम पांचों इधर है. हम लोग मैप के थ्रू मार दिया, बैरियर्स के थ्रू. पांचों डेड. राउंड विन. एक राउंड के बाद ही हम लोग चले जाएंगे. लाइक वैनगार्ड डिटेक्ट करेगा गंदा वाला.
No, don't pick the ball. Don't pick the ball. Wow.
लग भी गया सही है.
Damage there, but this is a light purchase. Envy will put them under the gun. It'll be against 11 potentially.
Never mind. पिछला बाई था. अभी लोग सेव पिक था.
ये चूतियां हैं. हमेशा 10th round सेव करना चाहिए. Good smoke. Peek now.
Nice.
As expected, they know that the jet has logged in. इसलिए उसको क्रॉस से नीचे था. Nice. Well played. Well tried. Nice. Come on. Go for the draw in.
The last two do anything.
Draw in नहीं है इसमें.
Coming up could be nice.
Nice.
Redgar's read it so well. And Crashy's, he's now noted.
Very beautiful Redgar. I love you.
Gambit. Only a couple rounds away now as walking away.
13-8 bets called it.
In a grand finals against Envy.
रुक जा उनका भी भाई है. But मुझे I don't think like जीत पाएंगे वो लोग अब बिल्कुल भी. Envy.
If they lose this round, it's gone.
जीत तो भाई बहुत है.
If they lose this round, it's gone. They won't have any economy.
उसके बाद खत्म भाई.
They seem pretty confident. इनका इनकम एकदम full buy है. वाइपर की वॉल नहीं है पे आदित्य. फिर देख. Crashies ने वॉल नहीं ली है.
अबे वॉल लेना क्या? वॉल तो है, वो वॉल डाल दिया है.
ओह.
क्या बकवास कर रहा है भाई तब से.
वही मैं उसमें वॉल क्यों दिखा रहा हूँ वापस. सिर्फ मैं मैप पे देख के देखना चाहिए.
Didn't even get a tag on that. It looked like it was lined up perfectly.
Get scammed, bitch.
We have a new challenge.
Hello, I'm the Indian. I'm supposed to scam.
Adding a conundrum to middle. Just being a nuisance, being a problem.
कहीं तो सुना था कहाँ था
Sara.
Oh wait.
Push on through and Chronicle catches, just arms wide open. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, come our way. This is just fine. What do Envy now do? Looks like they're gonna.
See, ये गेम है. उनको लगा अभी वाइपर होगी पिट में, लेकिन एस्ट्रा लर्किन कर चुकी है पूरा. अब वाइपर वहाँ चले जाएगी, इवेंट से ही, I think.
साइफर है पर ए पे देखना.
Yep, no
भाई
pressure.
उड़ाएगा FNS 2 को तो उड़ाएगा पक्का. अभी क्या सही कैम है लॉल.
ससी स्कैम.
शुरू कर दे केज शुरू. अरे नहीं यार जो कोड आना था. कम ऑन. They're back.
Heaven control for now. This is good.
Defo gets this round.
Just have to hold this. Chronicle, first one forward. Going to be trying to clear towards FNS. HB favourable towards FNS. The angle and the shot. Good work there. But Defo now wants to have a go. And he's
wall bang lगा उसको.
Tag him on that too. I think FNS, yeah, he's down to 49. He's got to back away from that guy.
Walk away.
And next layer of pressure.
कहाँ से पड़ा मुझे?
Defo, if he tried to make a play
पुण्य ही है.
he's drifted away from here.
11-9.
Time
नहीं.
If everyone dies, it's a big bonus.
What? Why did he shoot?
क्यों?
Position, no.
He gets these kills.
Yeah, they're in trouble now.
He gets the third one also.
Just make it
Nice.
That is huge economy damage, even in the wins. Gambit is still finding ways to be just such a thorn in the side.
उनका economy damage हो गया पूरा.
हाँ वही अभी like light shield को पहलेगा देखना.
ये तो light shield full by.
Dude,
क्या aim है भाई बंदे का मार्विट का.
I guess kind of the catalyst there for.
ये correct time पे save किया.
All the way up in heaven. We saw it as posted previously, but the tripwire just a little behind where you'd expect it to be.
देख light shield में full कर
that
रहा.
spy cam before the tripwire set off. A slight overstep on Gambit's side.
And a chance for Envy, and it's a slim
गलत
one still.
जगह पे
11
ऑफ होता है
rounds
हमेशा.
wasted for Gambit.
कोई नहीं.
Nice. Okay, गया. NBA round
So
का.
you're going to see the likes of Defo now a little freer to move around. This is going to be maybe leaning towards a B piece, but we know who's at the back of the side. We know what he can do. He's unaccounted for.
इधर तो नहीं आएंगे बस. क्यों? ओ आया.
Maybe see if they can get a punish with Ye floating through middle.
Mid पकड़ेंगे लोग.
Oh, अच्छा draw rotation.
Mid में इनको jet मिल जाएगी.
Wait for more. If Ye's the piece to try and clear here, he's either have to go heaven or through vents.
Marvel Diamond.
Maybe they drift back towards A, hoping there's rotations, but Gambit haven't had to move a player.
That's all. Again.
तो क्वेश्चन है कि एनवी बहुत स्लो खेल रही है.
Potential to lean away from B. Now Victor will creep
गैम्बिट
towards
तो
A.
भाई एकदम खाली लास्ट में करता है कुछ ना कुछ अटैक में. इस बार मैं बहुत ज़्यादा लेकर ट्राई किया बट बाइंड पे तो बहुत स्लो था भाई. खाली लास्ट के 20 सेकंड पे कर रहा था रश.
Where are they going with this? They need something to open up for them here, and nothing is. They have 25 seconds and they got to now lean back towards B, but Redgar's still here. He still knows what's going on. There's still Nats at the back of the side.
Redgar gets
come on, you've got to make this happen.
अगर ये लोग बहुत क्लियरली किया ना. Chronicle बाप रे.
Back-to-back frags, and it might be 4 in a second. He's on the chopping block. Gambit have made it.
He's just so hot.
Round, and Gambit.
Chronicle is so hot, man.
Map point, series point, championship point here. And Envy again on. You think back to that round where Red Guy removed everything.
Both the Vipers are carrying.
Look at this now. The byproduct of that decision making from Red Guy. Chronicle. Look at this.
The trigger discipline.
I think just at the last second, there's one Seeker coming towards B, and I think Envy are thinking, actually, the lighter side of this is the B setup from Gambit, and it's completely false. Look at this now.
Envy gets this round.
Sheriff, Defo now will find the opener. Victor falls.
Yep.
4 players with the fate of Envy.
नहीं उनको नहीं मिलेगा. देख रहे हो भाई, देख रहे हो उनका बेचारों का. और एक
मेरे को ऐसा फील आ रहा है कि गैम्बिट थ्रो कर रही है।
The man who just destroyed them in the prior round is just around this corner, but the timing. Oh my God, no! Yeah, he's made a deal of it. It's all going to pieces.
no.
The final moments has just shone so brightly there, blinded by the lights. Gambit are the Valorant Masters champions.
Well played, Gambit. Well played.
थोड़ा celebration देखते हैं।
Absolutely insane.
अंदर ले लिया
Can't
एकदम।
believe
Yes.
that. And again, the last round is so comfortable. Envy in desperation.
Man, मेरे को ये को देख के बुरा लगा
desperately
भाई।
trying to recover something, but Gambit give nothing to him.
बेचारा कुछ था ही नहीं फिर भी उड़ा दिया।
Give it a second. Gambit have done the unthinkable. They walked in with a map haul that made us worried, that made us scared. They took down El Diablo himself. They rose above anyone's expectations and have delivered in a way that is unimaginable. And Chronicle, what a way to end it.
Absolutely insane here. Again, I talk about desperation. Look at it. They're just throwing bodies on the line to try and trade this kill.
Wow, man, what a kill.
Seal the deal. Absolutely blown away by that. What a series. And yeah.
चल आजा।
बाप रे।
वेलो आजा।
रुक मैं लैपटॉप स्विच करके आता हूँ, देखता हूँ उस पे भैया खेल रहा है क्या। मेरी गांड आया है, मेरा पेट सब कुछ दर्द दे रहा है। वर्कआउट नो इक्वल है, सही है।
खोलो फिर। चलिए भाई इसका वैलोरेंट खेले, पेट खोल कर समझ आएगी क्योंकि हो गया बहुत थकान भैया। 2 घंटे की फ्लाइट थी, 4 घंटे का टोटल मिला के ट्रैवल किया हमने आज, बहुत थकान हो गई।